Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next session of the Lodge at Endsmeet. Before we go back to where we were in that tense moment, let's go ahead and give a player an opportunity to earn a point of inspiration. Emily, is this Emily's recap?
I am happy to do. I mean, Penn, you've probably actually listened to the session more
Ah!
times than I have.
Doesn't mean I know a damn thing about anything.
But
And
I
shit.
took many notes. So here are my many notes.
Okay, go for it.
So at the top of last session, we had been in an already tense moment, like kind of before the Beholder fight, where Dougal, we were kind of like in this like office like room, where Dougal was there and Talon was there, and we always knew that Talon was a kind of illusion, but weirdly, Dougal vanished and Talon, the illusion question mark, was still there. Which I don't know if that like lends credence to the like Talon is the anglerfish theory or not. Unclear. I'm curious to see what that is about. So the door immediately locked, and Artie immediately tried to like get Talon to admit that he was in fact Bardox the Beholder, and Talon didn't say anything. Um, there was kind of this like quiet, tense moment in which Velen and Call were like searching the room, and they found on the desk a return ticket from Port Rouge dated 3 days before we arrived for the very first time in Shadowstead, which is interesting. Like that's the farthest back that it went. Um, we got the sense that we were like locked in this room, and so Seeker fired tree throw at the window, but the bolt like smashed against the window. Like Triumph suggested that we were kind of in a different plane, and that therefore we couldn't use our astral key, and we were kind of like bound to where we were. Seeker used his divine sense and was just like fully blinded by divine magic. Like clearly, wherever we are, there's all this divine magic around, which is weird. That kind of matches like this weird idea of like I think there was like a different divine sense that had been used a couple of sessions ago that kind of aligns with. That there's all this weird divine magic coming from somewhere. Um, the use of divine sense made him aware of four spar spawn that had sort of been in the room the whole time that we didn't notice. Um, and we had to roll from then on for a little bit. We had to roll a d100 to see if our magic or spells or features went off whenever we cast magic or used a feature. And whenever that happened, like random junk kind of fell out of nowhere, and you had to like make a dex save against it, which was interesting. Tess tried to do Sacred Flame, but that didn't work. So she didn't have to like make a dex save, but was like panic, and there was a terrible laugh in her head. Um, the Star Spawn started to attack, and they used their very cool feature where they vanish in the light, as if they're hiding. They went after Claudia, Velen, and Artie. Claudia shifted and needed to dodge debris, which is how we knew that features also set off this thing, not just spells. Call fucked one of them up a lot and crit on it. And Talon mysteriously said, "I recommend you be more entertaining," which was weird and interesting. Um, already brilliantly lit up the gem of brightness. So this one of the star spawn that had been sort of like tracking him under the table couldn't vanish in the light, and that's how we kind of confirmed that they vanished in the light. Triumph tried and failed to cast a spell. And kind of like pointed out that it was a beholder and it was blocking magic, then it might be in the room with us, which is maybe credence to the fact that Talon is the anglerfish question mark. Um, Velen at that point vamped out her wings, and Tess successfully summoned her duplicate. But like right after that, the voice in our head said that it required, presumably Bardox, said that it needed more desperation from us, and sort of like scattered us, teleported us away into these various rooms that were not very far from it. I don't know exactly where we were actually. I get the sense that we were maybe like underneath
Like a
the
basement. It's
like
gotta
in the
be.
basement of the house. Yeah, like the basement of the house that we were in before, question mark. Um, so Tess, Artie, and Seeker ended up in the room with the Beholder, like with Bardox, like with its eye on us. Not great. Seeker was really high in the initiative and ran up to hit him with Braze and resisted an eye stock attack. Like he got some pretty good hits on the Beholder like early on. Um, Velen, meanwhile, kind of like ended up in one of the side rooms and took a hit from a minion and got poisoned, which was ended up being like really bad later because it gave her disadvantage on all her saving throws. But she disengaged and discovered that the walls were illusions, so she kind of was the first person that was in a different room that was on the scene. Tried to cast Healing Word on Artie, but didn't, and then also resisted an ice stock attack. Artie ran out of eye stock range and escaped a grapple from one of the like minions nearby and cast a bunch of scorching rays on the ice on tried to be on one of the eye stalks, but it didn't really knock out the stock itself. Call was also in a side room and got held personed, but Triumph was also there and made him break concentration on it with a high level magic missile, which was great. And then Call finished him off. They worked together, and so the minions died pretty fast. Claudia, on the other hand,
Okay.
ran
To name names.
this is literally the next thing that happened in the initiative turn order. Katya and Claudia ended up in the room with the same number of goons, and like Katya like punched some real good, but Claudia sort of was like, "You got this," and then ran off to sort of like
And she
literally
did. I wasn't wrong.
said, I think you've
Essentially.
literally the exchange. I wrote it down. The exchange was, "I think you've got this," and Katya said, "If you're wrong, I'll kill you."
Yeah.
Um, Tess, it was then her turn. She was low in the initiative. She tried to run away to get out of eye range, but got grappled by one of the. She is a dexterity cleric. She's not built for strength. She got grappled by one of the minions and tried, like, for the first time in probably like 30 sessions, got out her quarterstaff and failed to bonk the minion with it. Bardock's. It was then Bardock's turn, and Seeker avoided an ire. Claudia avoided one, but took another one and became dominated. So she basically ran into the room and then immediately got dominated by Bardock's. And then Bardock's like crit Seeker on a bite, which sucked. But Inspiration saved him from not being a crit. But then the Beholder like looked at Artie. Katya took a bunch of hits off screen that we don't know exactly what happened there. One of the cultists, baned Velen and Call, and Bardock's like irate Call without success, but she was baned. Rev, in the meanwhile, in another room, slayed a bunch of cultists. Seeker's vow of enmity, Bardock's and got a really good like smite on him. One of the manglers crit on Artie, and then Rev like got personed. Velen, both baned and poisoned, applied Velen lube to Rev so she could move again, and Bardically inspired her, which was a very clutch and cool move. Artie disengaged and used his handy hop up to heal himself, and then dipped out of the room with the Beholder behind one of the doors to kind of just like heal up and regroup. But as soon as he did that, the door closed and locked behind him and like locked like a bunch of our allies in. Call got hit. Meanwhile, it kind of in the main room, Call got hit by an eye ray and took 50 points of necrotic damage from an enervate thing, and then beat up the cultist that baned her. Seeker avoid a ray that Echo thought was interesting that we will never know what it was because of
Aw, man.
inspo. Charmed Claudia attacked Tess and missed the first attack, hit on the second with a crit on the second attack for 26 slashing, and with an extra like necrotic damage from Talos Touch. The Mangler then it was the Mangler's turn, and it continued to wail on Tess until she had 10 HP left. On her turn, Tess tried to cast. I didn't know exactly where the Beholder was looking, so she tried to cast Dispel Magic on Claudia, which would have been clutch, but she was in the Beholder's like icon, and so she couldn't. And so she couldn't really do anything. Then Bardock's eye raid test, but it was wisdom, so she was okay. Call succeeded Call also succeeded in eye raid with an inspo, and then Seeker succeeded, and then Tess again succeeded with inspo. Inspo was really saving our lives.
Yeah.
But then Bardock's bit Seeker for 32 points of piercing, and he succeeded on another wisdom save. Katya continued to struggle in her room. We did not know exactly what happened, but it did not sound good. Rev killed the last adversary in her room and came to find, I would say us. She ended up in the same room as Velen and Artie. Seeker, it was a really cool idea. Seeker cast haste on himself and smote the like cultist behind him that was trying to like nip at his heels, which meant that he was kind of primed for Bardock's to look at him and stun him the next turn, which was a terrible like mechanical thing that happened. That was awful. Mangler, meanwhile, kind of like dashed around to beat up Call. Velen checked that the door was locked and couldn't really do anything about the locked door, but used her healing hands on Artie to give him a little bit, to top him up a little bit. Call got hit by an eye ray and then fell asleep. Artie Eldritch blasted the door, but didn't all the way break it. but then used the protector cannon to like give the folks that were in the room temp HP. Triumph used Meldon to stone and joined the fight from kind of the other side and like bonked the Bardocks with spiritual weapon and shook Call awake, getting her back into the fight. Bardocks saved on a eye ray. Um, Call hit one of the cultists, flurried the one that baned her and then killed him. Claudia hit Tess for minimum for the first damage, and the second time she knocked Tess unconscious. At which point Tess kind of like, touched her back and murmured, "Got your back," and that was the first time that she went down in the fight. Claudia then was kind of forced to action surge to attack Call, who took one hit but then avoided the second. Bardox looked at Seeker, who had just hasted himself, stunned Seeker, and then because he couldn't, he like automatically failed dexterity saves. He Ray of Death him, and the coolest thing was that Seeker tanked that first Ray of Death hit, which was cool as fuck. But then, unfortunately, Bardox had 2 rays, so Seeker went down on the second one. And so he like entered torpor. He was the first one to kind of just like go all the way down for a little bit. Seeker, seeing Tess and Seeker go down, Claudia got a wisdom save but failed to regain herself. Reverie broke the door down on her turn. Katja survived against the cultist, and there was explosions from behind the door. We got a sense that she was still alive. Then the tide turned in the fight. Bardox used his eye ray to dominate Call instead of Claudia, but because he could only dominate one person at a time, Call then on her turn used Stillness of Mind to cancel that charm effect, and the tide fully turned in the fight, which was great. Artie, meanwhile, also used the door was open again, and Artie used a holy hand grenade to like catapult into the beholder and like inspired the damage roll to make it like wasn't very good on the first turn. It was great on the second turn. It was great. The protector cannon was up. That was keeping people up. That was fantastic. Claudia was like had her senses back and insight checked to kind of get a sense of where the cone was, and then yanked Tess out of the beam. Basically sacrificed her whole turn getting Tess out of the eye beam and getting her back on her feet and saying, "I've got you." So like, yay, that was cool and emotional. At that point, Bardox was really fucking mad. I don't know where his health was, but he was real angry at that point. He eye-beamed Claudia with a green surge of like disintegration energy that withered her leg. The creature, like it went for Tess, and Claudia's perspective's fighting style like saved her from going down again. So Tess got one more turn. She cast Mass Healing Word to top people off, and instead of casting Dimension Door and running away and like topping up her health like she maybe should have, she cast a 4th level Guiding Bolt for 28 points of Radiant, and that was cool. Bardox at that point was like, "Oh, I remember." He looked at Velen and Tess and was like, "Oh, I remember you. You started this whole thing." Tess told Bardox to like keep its eyes on her. He death rayed Tess. Tess went down immediately. But Velen got death rayed twice and with disadvantage saved on both. And then got bitten, but like still was alive, which was rad. Katja finally arrived, bleeding and limping with 6 hit points, and immediately missed her first shot at the beholder. Poor person. Velen was really focused on the beholder's sight. Velen was so annoying that she could not be irate because the beholder, she fully had the beholder's focus, and so she couldn't be irate, and so the irate went to Claudia, and she took a couple of necrotic damage. Velen raised her shiny shield and raised Warner, and didn't even have a joke, and unfortunately missed and didn't hit him because of the poison, but it was a very cool moment.
She looked cool.
She looked incredibly cool. She has a very shiny shield and a very
Too
cool
bad Tess was
rapier.
dead for it.
I know, right? Bardox tried to bite, but Bardox just kept biting Velen because he was really pissed at Velen. But he missed because of her shield, which was great. Artie then finished the thing with a bazillion scorching rays and just went nuts and like cranked the knob all the way up, and it was like a machine gun, and he just like burned all of the eye stalks, flames consumed everything. It was very cool. He just went full goblin mode on this beholder. It was great. And Call at that point saw the star spawn disappear and the weave kind of like melts and weave itself back together, which was also very satisfying for Call. Seeker, dead and on the other side of the like veil, kind of watched the fight from like a weird kind of high up perspective, and Nyx kind of watched beside him, and was asking sort of like what is it that he is clinging to, this idea that he thinks that he's right, and is it because it's what he wants, or is it because it's what the party wants? And Seeker said it's just what's just. And so it's not totally clear what they were talking about, but clearly there's like a particular thing that Seeker wants. And Nyx told him to treat the rest of his party well because the loyalty of mortals is very valuable. At that point, Artie went over to Seeker and like just shoved his whole hand in Seeker's mouth. I think he cut his hand open with Frank, which was very funny, and brought Seeker back to life with 1 hit point. Very crucially, there was some charisma saving throw that he had to make to not like go totally feral and kill Artie, and he got a 17 on that roll and failed. And Artie gave him Flash of Genius, and that's what made him succeed. And so that was
With a slap.
That was with a slap. Oh, that's right. That's a good point. With a slap, he slapped him.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah, he slapped him into it, which is great. So he now has 5 exhaustion points, past his charisma save, and then Tess was revivified by our other cleric Triumph, and had like a moment of sort of seeing all the souls that were kind of like all around us and like stuck until Tysus found them. And she had a little talk with Jamino, who called Tess courageous, and said that like, hey, for a person that worships the god of change, you haven't really changed very much. You don't have to take on all the burdens for everybody. And Tess was like, I don't know how else to be. And Jamino was like, you don't have to be the pillar for every single person. And like, the whole point of worshiping me is so that you can like be open to change and flexibility. And it kind of encouraged her to sort of accept help from others. At which point Tess hugged her and then sort of like came back into consciousness, I imagine with 1 hit point. And then Call just kind of watched the weave fix itself, and it was sort of a almost peaceful moment, and that is where we return.
Oh, well done. You earn an inspiration point for that.
Thank you.
Slightly amused that the last moment was a peaceful one, because we're going to get back into it. We
Not
go
gonna be peaceful,
right back to that basement.
Yep.
Let me pull you over here. In this moment, a couple things are going to become apparent.
I don't like that we said that.
Okay. Sorry. Well, the first one. Seeker, you can't move. You have no strength in your limbs. You feel so weary. The agony of emptiness in your stomach is brutal. It's so painful you think death would probably have been a more pleasant result. As Artie is just within reach, you feel so hungry. The decision of how you're going to deal with that is not going to be yours for much longer.
Oh.
But he can't move.
Can't move. Movement speed is 0 at the moment. Cauldron is muted.
You better grab that gnome, I guess.
No, wait, there's a dead body right here.
The only option.
Does it have to be a living person?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh, we're fucked, guys.
What's this we?
Oh no.
While you
Is this
think
like a
about
in the moment thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
While you think about that, Seeker, Claudia,
Yeah?
you're next to Tess, as Tess is prone, but alive.
But alive.
She's alive,
Thank fuck.
she's breathing, she's looking up at you, and you suddenly become keenly aware of the starch, scorching agony coming from your right thigh. You look down at it and you see the ground is covered in your blood, where the disintegration ray melted away the flesh, and what is left is gray and black. The muscle is gone, the skin is gone, all the way down, all over the quad, and you can see your thigh bone.
Hey, Tess, I don't want to rush you.
Do I get a sense that like healing magic would like is this like a greater restoration situation or would healing magic be helpful?
Roll me a medicine check.
I know you just got back, and I'm real glad you're alive.
Fucking natural one.
Oh shit!
Oof.
This is a panic moment.
Yeah, oh yeah.
With a natural
just
one,
got- Back to life, okay.
Literally, you just died.
with a natural one, any healing will help.
I know I'm asking for a lot. I know you just got back.
Who killed her?
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Rude.
I'll cast
Beholder.
I'll cast healing word.
As you cast healing word, go ahead and roll the healing.
8.
Claudia, you heal for 8 hit points.
Oh yeah.
There is no change in your leg. Blood still pours from the wound.
Can I like tourniquet that?
Might be a good
I saw
idea.
it done for Lilibel, so she's gonna get a piece of fabric from her own clothing. And
As Claudia begins to try and perform basically triaging on her own leg. Anybody with a passive perception above 15 feels a rumble in the floor beneath their feet.
Oh shit.
In my tumbly?
A sudden
tumbly and you're tumbly.
that seems
And all the other
to
parts of the body.
echo from somewhere else.
Is this an earthquake? Is this the world we're in was made by a beholder and it's about to dissolve under our feet? Oh dear.
Something ain't right.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is just because I don't know what torpor is or
I
any
am-
of that shit.
Well, Artie, I was about to come to you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you may want to wait and hear what I have to say before you make a decision. You have fed Seeker, and you look down at Seeker, and Seeker is hunched over in a sitting position, but almost instinctively his left hand goes to his gut. You see Seeker's face is drawn, gaunt, dead-looking. His eyes glow red with a ferocity as he looks around the room. This does not look normal. Seeker looks like he's in intense pain, and he also looks afraid.
Do I know that he needs living blood or just any blood?
Well, roll me an Arcana.
I almost don't want to because I feel like Artie wouldn't know this.
I mean,
You can decide he doesn't.
He doesn't know this because he thinks vampires can't be seen in mirrors and.
Superstitious.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in my bag. I have like 4 vials of werewolf blood from like a month ago.
Oh,
Oh
Lord.
my
bet it's
god, they're
so
gonna be
chewy.
congealed.
They're
and
cool.
fucking...
That's disgusting.
Give
Like
him
Oh
some
my-
jello.
you pull them out at a glance. You don't think he could even. You think you need to scoop it out with like a yeah, it's disgusting.
It's really
I'll
not the
put this back
best.
for later. That might be useful.
Oh,
Guys, he
God.
doesn't look too good. And I'm just gonna feed him a potion.
Okay, Seeker, you.
Because once again, I don't know what's
I
going
will
on.
point
with
out
him.
that there's fresh werewolf blood over here.
One moment.
Think.
Seeker, roll me a perception check at disadvantage, please.
Yeah.
I think the
Yeet.
world is about to implode.
Well,
Even Brahm's upset. Good roll.
17. You smell as a potion is shoved in your mouth, living flesh,
Uh-oh.
right in front of your mouth.
You should
oh,
not
this
have
was
rolled well.
supposed to have been a bad roll.
I guess.
no.
Well, Seeker, to fight the beast,
Nom nom nom.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
31.
Okay,
Jesus.
Thank God he's a paladin.
you succeed. It's hard, but you succeed.
What?
Why the fuck are you looking at me like that?
Not gonna lie, you look like a snack.
Oh no. Now, Triumph. Let's just start running away. Triumph, he needs you. I don't know what to do with him.
He
I
needs
tried to
to.
give him old
Transformed
werewolf
into a
blood. He
drumstick
didn't.
in
He
his
didn't
eye.
want
He
the
needs to
jello shot
eat.
werewolf blood.
I don't know what to
I mean,
do
He
with him.
needs living blood now.
I mean,
How
I
much?
have living blood, but I don't fucking trust that look in his eye.
You can't put
You like-
anything. You can't let him feed from you, or he won't be able to stop.
Okay,
we need to
should
find
I
him
just like
someone he
pour it
can
in a
kill.
cup?
Hey, Claudia is just spilling all this blood over here right now. Just
Yeah.
No, take your time. I don't want to be a burden.
I could take out like a cup and I put it under her leg. Just a little
Can
bit,
we
Claudia.
like cauterize that? Can we?
Yeah. Oh
I mean,
shit. Oh shit.
we need
Yeah,
to-
yeah. I know how to do this.
What-
I did a bunch of research when I was making the prosthetic for whatchamacallit. Yeah, hold up. And I'm gonna take
Vera?
out a belt. I'm gonna take out a stick, and I'm gonna actually tourniquet it.
Okay,
Only a
Cauldron
medicine
is
check.
gonna
Cauldron is what?
step past Artie to Claudia. And has it been 12 seconds since?
No.
Within 12 seconds? Nope, you're
it's-
fucked.
yeah.
I'll help you with the tourniquet.
I'm gonna guidance myself with my one-time use.
Okay. Cauldron, are you
Um,
proficient in medicine?
Nope.
Roll in medicine to
can-
see
I
if you are an assistance.
They call
can try
her
that.
the harmacist.
Mm-hmm. They
I
can
would-
call me that.
amazing.
However, I
I
rolled
am
a
not
20.
proficient in medicine, but I did read about it all with the
Okay.
prosthetic I made.
Roll in medicine, Artie.
I rolled a
At
20.
advantage?
No.
Okay.
Why not
Uh,
advantage?
and-
Call rolled a 20.
He's not at disadvantage now.
Oh. Hey,
And a D4.
well,
uh,
I'll give you a reroll. I got a reroll.
No, I
last session.
have three. I have three. I got you.
Well, it's my
God,
leg.
I got it. I got it.
I
Don't
can
worry
help.
about it. I got it.
Boy, this is kind of deja vu.
This is real deja vu.
Excuse me?
15.
Don't you remember Monday?
Oh yeah.
With a 15, you tourniquet Claudia's leg. Claudia, you're not going to be able to put much weight on that leg, but you're no longer bleeding out, which is good.
Yay!
Hooray.
It's
Can't wait to be Little Bell Part 2.
Triumph, is nearby. I'm going to roll for him to see if he recognizes. You're missing a lot of that leg.
Good
Yeah.
job, Tribe.
I don't think a cure wounds or a healing word is going to be enough.
What will be?
Either remove the leg or find someone to regenerate it.
Can you do that?
No, that's beyond me.
Shall look at referee.
He's more
Restoration.
powerful than me.
Restoration wouldn't help.
It would cleanse the disintegration, dead necrosis from him, but still be in the
Is
same
this-
boat.
Is this wish level stuff?
You need a druid.
Oh,
Or a more powerful cleric than I.
I mean, honestly, we could just chop it off and I can make you one. I have experience.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That you did make Vera a leg, but
Yeah, I could customize it and stuff, but that's besides the point. We need to save yourself because this is not going to go good for you. You're going to get infections and all that.
also the building is still shaking.
Do
Yep.
you want me to? Oh, Claudia,
I'm
do
not
you-
sure
do
it's
you
just the
want me-
building.
Back there, by
Do-
the way, guys. I don't know if you know that. He's like
Should
dying,
we
not
get the
dying, wants to
necrosis?
eat me.
Should we get the necrosis out?
I don't know.
That sounds like a good idea, but maybe one to deal with when
We need to get out of
the
here.
the world is imploding, and also I think
We need
Seeker
to get
might-
blood in him.
You can have some of mine.
What about
uh
this guy that's like
Okay.
half dead right here. Can I just like lay him on top? Of
It
Seeker
needs
to
and
be
just let him go
living.
to town? This guy. Ah, shit.
is this different from what I did before?
Yes.
Shit.
He
Could
won't
we
be able
bring
to
back-
stop.
Could we bring back one of these guys and then have him eat them?
God damn!
If the heart is beating, you can do that, yes.
You want to haul a soul back into a body and then immediately kill them again?
Jesus
is some-
fucking
This
Christ.
is some
oh
metal
hell.
shit.
You want him to eat one of us?
Do it, Tess. That's cool.
You could leave
Well, we
him
know
the
Tess is
consequences of
fucking-
his own choices.
Tess is the real homie.
Look,
Maybe we need
honestly,
to make this decision
the
quickly.
dogs would probably object less than I do, but it still seems awful.
No, I don't like
I
it.
don't.
We gotta make decisions and we gotta make them quick.
Fine. Tess has 1 hit point. She holds a diamond up to Triumph and crawls over to Seeker.
What is happening?
I'm out of.
Oh. No,
I'm
don't
out
do
of-
this. Do not do this thing.
By the way,
grab her.
if I drain you dry, that won't work. The only way for you to come back is by me turning you into a vampire.
So let's not.
Oh, that's right. We did
Uh,
this, didn't we?
You could
Nope,
be.
I
Yeah.
grab her
This
ankle.
has
She's not
happened
crawling
twice.
anywhere.
Yeah, Call like steps on her tabard. She's like, no, stop that.
Okay, first of all, healing
Tess has
word.
one-
I'm going to cast healing word at what have I got? 4th level
Okay.
on Tess. But I rolled shit, so you can have 13.
Amazing, thank you.
I got an idea, Tribe. How long can he be in that state? Like, is he gonna die if he doesn't get blood in the next 10 minutes?
No, he just.
Okay, cool.
He's going to frenzy, and when that happens,
Okay.
And then
he's
we'll
going
have to-
to kill one of you.
Oh, but he
I have
can't
an idea.
move, right?
Oh, he'll be able to move.
We
What?
should tie him
What's
up.
your idea?
I'm gonna put an air bubble on his head and I'll put him in my bag of holding. We'll deal with this shit when we get outside.
I'm a vampire. I don't
He
need to
doesn't need to
breathe,
breathe.
right?
Correct. You don't
I
need to
fucking know
breathe.
that.
Yeah.
I think if I throw garlic at you, you're gonna die. Okay.
That's fair.
I can put an air bubble on his head. And I can just put him in my bag of
You
holding.
don't need the air bubble.
Okay, so
But maybe it would make you feel better, Artie.
Get your
No,
pet
I'd
out of
rather
there.
not use the spell. Oh,
Damn it! I
Barry.
was hoping you were
Barry,
gonna leave the
come on.
pet in there with
Yeah,
me.
no, Barry. Go over there with Tess and Claudia.
It smells awful in here.
Yeah,
It
I know.
does.
There's a fucking
Oh, I
Killian
didn't hear
still in
that.
there. Jesus Christ. I'm
Sorry.
sorry, Barry. I'm such a bad owner. I'm gonna do better by you, but your home's gonna be vacated for a little
The
bit. and I
giant
take the bag
weasel
of-
crawls out of your bag of holding.
I'm gonna...
I take the bag, kind of sneak up around Seeker, and I put the bag over his head. And try to suck him into the bag of holding.
Okay, Seeker, do
Your
you
magic
resist?
freaking Seeker.
Fuck yeah, I resist. I'm hungry, and they didn't tell me what's going on. Like hell yeah. I
Okay,
do.
roll me a perception at disadvantage, and already roll me stealth.
Thank God that's a really low stat for him.
Everything, like, as long as you're fighting
rolled
the
so
hunger,
bad.
Seeker, everything you're doing is
I rolled so
disadvantage.
bad.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
rolled so bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
you smell and see Artie as he gets close to you.
Seeker, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Is this
Okay, buddy,
disadvantage
it's
too,
okay,
If I
buddy.
Echo?
disadvantage
Yes,
you,
it
5
is.
levels of
Fight me here.
exhaustion.
Exhaustion for vampires does not work the same as it does.
There.
It didn't roll twice. Or whatever.
So
Okay,
15.
well 15 was your worst one.
Yeah, it was.
You got a 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are a caterpillar.
Aw.
Aw.
Okay.
I take the
As long as
cat.
I don't
got
break
polymorph.
concentration for
Wait,
1
wait.
hour, you are a caterpillar and cannot eat anyone.
Should I still put an air bubble on his head now that he's a caterpillar?
You
Hold
might
him.
need to.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
If
I
you put him in
cast
the bag
air
of
bubble.
holding, the caterpillar will die because he's not a vampire caterpillar, and then he'll be Seeker again. So just hold
I-
him.
But in the bag of holding.
No, he's going
Yeah.
to the bag of holding because if something happens, I'm not beat.
Right.
I cast
Seeker,
air
you
bubble
now
on him.
have the intelligence, wisdom, and charisma of about 3.
Aw.
3, that's
So
pretty
cute.
high.
I'm no
Well,
longer in
intelligence
pain,
is
though,
a
right?
1.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You don't understand the pain now.
Well, that's
Um,
good. That's-
Your wisdom is like an 11,
Cool.
Caterpillar.
and your charisma is a 4.
I don't know. I think Caterpillar is pretty adorable.
Are you wiser now than Seeker?
These tests, it has to be a thing that can transform into something.
I'm actually less wise as a caterpillar.
That makes sense.
But only barely.
Only barely.
Okay.
You are
So
right.
now you're a caterpillar
Now you have
in
a
an
little
air
bubble on your head, and I throw you in the bag.
in
Okay, Seeker, you are suddenly
Just
afloat
drifting.
in a strange, starry place, and you don't comprehend
Amazing.
where you are.
Ah.
Pen, I I please need
There's
you
just
to draw air
mountains of
bubble
shit in
caterpillars.
there.
I could do that.
Can a vampire turned into a caterpillar eat leaves without getting sick?
Amazing.
These are the
I
important
will
questions.
consider this and answer you later.
Okay, it's not important right now.
No, hold up. I can't go on until I know.
I need the closure.
Claudia,
Yeah.
so long as you are tourniqueted, you are going to move at a quarter speed.
Oh, okay. So instead of 30, it's 6 feet.
Oh,
Did I
it's
do my
probably
math
been
right?
a minute, huh?
It's about 8 feet per round.
My wings are gone. My minute is up.
Oh,
I don't think you could lift me anyways.
I could probably lift you, just not for very long.
Suddenly,
need to
something
go.
very strange happens.
suddenly.
Cool.
On the far side of the room, a bookshelf and rack of candles disappears.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's going places. Oh,
Do
I bet like
I-
the altar.
Yeah, do I know if like we're teleporting collectively or something, or if this place is just fucking evaporating?
Roll Arcana?
Can Triumph also make that roll because he's Magos? He is Magos.
He is Magos.
I mean, granted, I should have more faith than Artie.
I mean, I am
Triumph
also
doesn't.
proficient.
Triumph doesn't know what's happening. He rolled a.
Can
he rolled
I,
a 6.
since I'm proficient in Arcana, can I also roll and see
Sure.
if I can figure out what the fuck is going on? Okay. Oops, I was supposed to use D&D Beyond and I didn't.
It's fine.
You know, this is the most carefree Seeker's ever been.
It's really chill to be a caterpillar.
Mhm.
With a 36 and a 19, you both reverse engineer the fact that as you are approaching, things from other times were appearing, and now things from other times might be disappearing.
Oh shit.
Do I think we're gonna disappear?
Do you want to fuck around and find out?
No.
Yeah, not-
Everybody gotta get the fuck out of here. I don't know how much this is gonna help, but I got a free use of this, so I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant, and I'm gonna kind of help to help her walk. I guess I don't fucking know.
Okay. It walks
I'm
about
talking
as fast
about
as me.
Yeah, Unseen
No, my
Servant
Unseen
moves
Servant-
extremely slowly. It moves at like 20 feet around, at best, I
Yeah,
think.
so it's perfect.
Okay, what if
It's
I
still
cast
one
jump
Claudia
on
right
her?
She can jump.
Oh, that sounds like it would be very bad for her leg.
She can jump and land really poorly.
Yep,
Okay,
but
let's
farther,
go.
right?
When we're strong enough to help her, let's get the fuck out
I
of
get
here.
to
don't wanna
re-break
be-
my leg every time I land. Okay, let's
I
go.
don't want to be disappeared.
Okay,
How
I'm
the
not
fuck do we get
strong,
out of
but
here?
I'm athletic. I will try and help Claudia.
I appreciate
It's
that.
not an athletics check, it is just a strength check.
Well, then you're fucked.
Okay, there is a
Oh my
Triumph.
Oh wait, I have 14 strength. Never, I got you. Come on, let's go.
It is just a DC 10.
Call like, I forgot I'm not all dex.
Yeah,
And you can try to make up with Katya, see if she'll carry you.
I don't think she's gonna carry me.
this is not the time.
Does the Unseen Servant?
Okay, but where are
help
we
her on
going
the
though?
other
Because
side?
we got.
Yes, there was a staircase over here. Come on.
Oh,
Koch, okay, so Cauldron assisting Claudia in moving is faster than the Unseen Servant can move.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Unseen
So
Servant, just follow me, okay?
He's gonna be way behind.
there is no acknowledgement because the Unseen Servant does not respond to
Yeah.
anything, but it is following you.
So if, like,
Okay, Artie, you see in this room that you've entered, there is a stairwell leading up next to you.
Up?
Up.
Oh shit, I thought that led down. Alright, this goes up. I don't know if that's good or not.
I think that's good.
Valen, it says... Oh, you're no longer poisoned. The poison lasted a minute, so
Good.
it's gone.
Excellent. And my
uh,
wings are gone because that was also a minute. So I'm just Velen.
Oh, and
walking.
Seeker, I'm going to... You're moving with Artie, but you're not, you know,
I need to
you're
keep
a
up with
caterpillar.
Paul.
You got a nice little air bubble on your head too.
He's like a
Okay.
hamster ball.
How long does the
caterpillar.
air bubble last?
In 24 hours, I think.
Oh.
Yes, 24 hours.
Okay.
He'll be eventually Seeker with an air bubble on his head, because polymorph only lasts an hour.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll deal with him within the hour.
Tess is going to sip on a potion whilst they move,
Okay.
so she gets.
Go ahead and
points.
account for the healing. You guys are going up that stairwell?
Yeah, I was gonna check it out. Yeah.
Okay. One moment, please. As you climb the stairwell, I'm going to change the camera but it's Artie's the only one who's looking, so he's the only one who's going to see exactly where he is live. Does anybody else go up the stairwell?
Yeah, if I can have the
I
aid,
will-
I will do
So
so.
you and Cauldron will go up the stairwell.
I will go up.
Yes.
I will follow.
And Sal is muted and talking.
You put my token on. Artie.
Motherfucker!
Yep,
I was
hold on.
also gonna. I mean, the group is going. I don't think anybody's.
Let's just go.
Well, I just
Okay.
want to stay here and see what happens.
Up around. There's a door here. Kind of yell through the halls. I don't know where I am. I never came in through this way.
Do you open it?
Yes.
You look out into a dining room.
Dining room is good, right, Call?
Yeah.
As you're watching, you hear something from underneath. As I'm going to move everybody. Seeker, you need to be here.
Better. Let's go.
And I'm gonna yell like, "All right, everybody, roach! Just everybody go!"
What does that mean?
Roach?
Whatever. It's just
Scatter like roaches?
Scatter,
roaches.
like the lights came on. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a gutter kid.
Oh,
He's a
I've
street
never
kid.
heard
What do you-
that.
he's
Maybe
a
don't
roach,
scatter
yeah.
though. That's probably not actually the way.
That's true.
Okay. You see
Seeker, you settle down.
frosted windows that you remember seeing from the other side.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna shoot one.
Wait.
Nope, I won't. Just
I'd
gonna
like to
drag you.
Shoot one of the windows.
You
Oh,
shoot one of the windows? Which one?
yes. This one.
That's not a window.
Okay, this one.
Okay. Those are recessed flame, like,
Oh, where are the
Torches.
This
windows?
one.
those are
This
Near
windows.
the window.
I shoot and I run and I jump.
Oh.
Roll me a spell attack.
Yes.
Artie, you're gonna break your little legs.
I
I
don't
hope
fucking
you take
care.
a little damage and then fail your
I
Still be
said
better off than
roach.
Clyde.
You can't. It's not concentration. Air bubble.
20, you hit.
You went
Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Plus a D8.
Plus
It's
a
10
D8?
for the first one.
10
Yeah.
force damage, the window breaks.
Mhm. I run and I jump. I can't grab my guy because speaker's on my face. Yeah.
Okay.
And I
Seekers.
jump and dive.
Okay.
Knock
I'm
out, or
assuming I do not land gracefully.
Roll me a dexterity save.
Yeah.
Oh.
A 15. Not bad.
Okay. You don't hurt yourself on the broken glass.
Nice.
As you guys are making your way out of this dining room, the dining room table disappears.
Oh shit, we gotta go.
And just the candelabras on the ground.
As you
From
go, Cauldron
outside.
comments to you what year and like dynasty that table was from. This is totally
Wow, it's fascinating. I wonder where it's ending up.
Please roll me
And
another
from
strength
outside,
check.
You
Cauldron.
hear
Oh, okay. Okay.
roach.
Ouch.
A strength check. Okay.
Please don't drop me.
18. 18.
That's
Good.
pretty good.
Easy enough. You assist Claudia, who's painfully, like it sounds painful. You could hear
Yeah.
bones grinding.
A
Limping.
bummer for you.
I have lost.
Oh, did you
My
jump
balance.
out?
Where am I?
Yeah, I'm gonna get out and help you out. We're leaving.
You're right here.
Okay,
You were
good. I thought
underneath
you were
the
on the
spawn.
second floor.
Oh,
No,
okay.
This is
I was like,
the first floor. You're,
Hooray.
Luckily, I did not think about that.
there I am.
you came up out of the basement.
Mhm.
As all
Yes,
of you
that makes sense.
make your way running out of the manor, you see huge chunks of it are just
Huh.
vanishing into air.
This is what happens.
Are any
Barry
of those
comes
very,
up with
very
the
tired
joke.
people that we saw on the way in, or do we see any of them?
Oh,
Oh, they are.
they're... Well, you could go investigate.
They're probably eepy.
Well,
get
they
on
were.
Barry.
Oh, yeah. And
Velen
potentially
kind of
die.
wants to. She's worried about them now. And she's kind of looking over her shoulder towards the hallway, like, do you remember the people out front?
Do you want me
Yeah.
to check?
I want to go check.
I'll go with you. You're not going alone.
Okay. We don't have a lot of time, but fuck it, let's go. So I'm stupidly, I guess, running off this way.
Okay. You run over here.
And I-
You see these
yeah.
double doors.
Tess will follow her.
You see mangled corpses where they were.
Oh, geez.
You see that the corpses show evidence of rot, of decay.
So they've been dead for a long time.
A long time.
All right. Okay. Yeah, we better get out of here.
Tess pats your shoulder.
Don't forget to grab your shoes on the way out, Velen. She was the only one who took them off at the
He was
door.
the only one who took her shoes off at the door. Yeah.
She just-
I don't
Tess
think.
will go. Tess will
Don't go
retrieve
grab
your
her shoes. She will buy
Tess
more
will go-
shoes.
Tess will go grab it. Well, because we might have to run, and it would suck for you to have to run.
I just
on,
love the
like,
idea of the whole final battle with the beholder. Velen isn't wearing fucking shoes.
She was literally just in her socks.
toes
yeah.
out. Oh
Yeah.
wait,
Rose toes. Rose toes. She made her.
Rose
her
toes. That's right. I
rose
made them
toes.
smell like roses.
rose and
I forgot
toes.
about that.
Tess will go. Tess will go retrieve your shoes.
It is very stupid to
That-
go back in there after shoes.
Oh,
She's
Tess knows
halfway-
this.
She is halfway in the room anyway.
Tess, I have
Wheeler
costume shit in my. Oh my
Is
god.
desperate to sacrifice herself.
No.
think that's
she
what
just-
You can't hear me.
Hello?
Off you go.
We need to get away from this place.
Agreed. Come on, Claudia.
I'm coming.
Already's been on Barry.
Yeah, Artie's like
running
30 feet down the road.
He just kept
He's gone.
going.
Yeah.
You see just the ferret, like, strange waddle as it rushes, its tail wobbling ahead of you guys.
I love Barry. He's so good.
So do
The
I.
best. Adorable Barry.
Okay,
Are you riding him, Artie?
Mm-hmm.
Tess, did you go back and get her shoes?
Yeah. She went to go back.
Okay, you collect her shoes.
Amazing.
The shoes don't appear to be nearly as time-worn as the corpses of these two.
Interesting.
I was curious about that. If there would be,
That's
if they were going to be like ancient,
Me too.
faded, cracked leather.
Me too. They are not. Cool. I run back and out with Velen.
Okay,
When Tess brings her the shoes, Velen tries to put them on while moving, so she's like hopping and like jumping around like an idiot, getting her shoes on.
Just out of curiosity, are they like sandals? What are they?
Boots. They'll be booties.
Lace them up
booty.
as you go.
Very difficult to put on. While
As
Yeah,
you-
it looks ridiculous.
as you guys make your way away from the manor, you get out of it, and you're running down the road away from it, kind of back in the direction of Shadowstead. The rumbling just magnifies, and you hear it coming. It's like coming from all directions now. Just,
Oh no.
it sounds so staccato rapid of all sorts of things, reconstituting back to where and when they belong. And it happens over moments as you guys are running. You look back over your shoulders, and where the manor was, you see this. It's gone. The land is undeveloped. Trees sprout and blossom as if they've been there in the wintry air this whole time.
Hmm.
So all of that was
Does it-
stolen out of time?
Does it seem to Cauldron like this is a restoration of how it should be?
Cauldron, roll me a history check.
That is interesting because it would have a lot of implications on the Dougals. It was
Are
the
you
Dougal
kidding
house.
me? Oh no, I want to know. I'm using my inspiration to reroll.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
that's precisely what I would do.
It's not a lot better, but it's still 19.
This is something you've read about. You are witnessing an eddy in the river of time being corrected.
Oh, yay!
I did it.
You are
But yeah.
confident that anything that was not supposed to be here at this moment in time is no longer.
So yeah, Cauldron stops dragging Claudia for a moment and just kind of turns and stares.
The occasional stone cube block in the middle of the road, all of them are gone. Ahead of you, the road looks like it's back to being just a typical dirt and grass pathway, likely heavily traveled by wagons and horses. No longer paved or cobbled.
I hope we didn't go back in time.
No, we didn't.
I hope we didn't go forward in time, because if so, we're gonna have a really angry dragon.
You're always moving forward in time, Artie. But at a
No,
normal
no, no, I
pace.
mean like more than normal, because we're on a time crunch. Also, did you guys never have to run from the guards as kids and just scatter? Let me roach. Everybody run.
No.
No.
Preferably in different directions.
No.
I guess tested. That makes sense.
I would like to point out that of all of us, Tess did that, because indicating
guards,
Tess absolutely has
worked for
run
my
from
parents.
guards.
Your guards
So-
were not fast enough to catch you?
Fuck no. I was a little roach back in the day.
Bless you.
I was the
Thank you.
best roach.
Calder just makes
King
the
of
most
the roach.
disdainful noise.
Slow guards. What the fuck is that?
Well, we still have business to attend to in Shadowstead proper. If this is
Yes.
tended to, we must go talk with Torek. If he's still there.
Yes,
She
let's,
turns and looks
that-
back where the building was.
Yeah,
Wait,
let's keep.
So Sean Dougal and Tor Dougal they had a thing where one couldn't die without the other?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Was Sean there for real?
I
or
don't
was
know.
he-
We don't know that.
I'm confused.
I mean, the only people we saw were those people who turned out to have been dead out of time and the Beholder. So I don't think he was there. Or if he was, he might have just been popped out of the house.
Okay.
And I don't know. I don't know either.
I don't really
Claudia.
need to understand.
Okay.
Echo. Question.
Yes.
Is this thing with her leg like super time sensitive at the moment?
Well, she's not bleeding
well,
out anymore.
She's not going to die.
Okay.
Don't worry about me now.
You're pretty confident that she probably should not try to sleep on it. It needs to be tended to before you take a long rest or travel too far on it. But for the moment, she's stable.
It's bothering Artie because it's eye level.
Sorry.
Aw.
Right there. All he sees is knee and shit.
Knee and nothing.
And get on your
I'm just
weasel.
imagining Artie's head, and there's all of these like it's like the math equation lady, and it's like he's thinking about prosthetics.
It's already thinking about that for her.
As you make your way eastward, back towards the direction of Shadowstead, where hopefully the Dougals, or a Dougal, is still there to talk to about this, it begins to snow.
Aw,
No, that's good. It's supposed to do that.
this is nice.
As
I like that. Claudia is missing a leg, basically. Seeker is a fucking worm right now because he can't be trusted. And Cauldron is like smiling. She's like, this is wonderful. It's like Christmas morning.
And this is how it's supposed to be. Ah.
As you make your way in the direction of Shadowstead, well, it's like a 20-minute walk, and in that time, Claudia, I need you to make a con save.
Okay. I'm real good at those, though.
Good at
It's
what?
not- okay.
Is that Cauldron?
A con save.
I'm real good at those.
I say to the ether.
Good job.
Thanks.
You
See,
succeed.
well done.
23.
It hurts, but you're maintaining composure. As you're walking, you hear...
Ugh.
Yep, That's a grievous injury if I've ever seen one.
Yep, I've seen a lot in your day.
Yes.
Okay.
Most dealt by undead. Do you have a plan?
She looks at Artie. Well, maybe not me personally.
Are you going to let him cut it off?
If that's what needs to be done.
I am a creature of some power. I might be able to offer you an alternative.
For what?
For what?
What do you want?
Well, we are working together. I understand you hope to return to people that you care for, as we spoke about.
Yes.
If you're willing to work with me, perhaps develop a stockpile of bandits or criminals or whoever it is that you might find, less than savory types, as are your morals. Give me some room to work with so I don't hunger. We work together on that. I work with you on restoring your leg.
You want like a pantry of people?
Yes. If you must say it in such a macabre way, I was affecting a proper etiquette about this.
For like long term?
You are going to kill these people anyway.
I just want to make sure I understand what you're asking. Like, dig a hole, push people into it, and pull them out when you were hungry?
No.
Okay, then explain it to me.
Of my own power, I can sap the life from one person a day, should, well, they fail their defenses or you set them up for me. However, if you commend a soul to me, I no longer have to attempt to best their defenses, you see?
I just have to say that.
For the most part, there is a ritual about it that we can talk about if you agree.
I'm just trying to figure out how this makes it worse, because of course it would have to. For them.
Why?
Because you're you.
Very well. Bleed and suffer.
She doesn't say anything back. She's just kind of mulling it over. She doesn't even know if I'll offer it again. But
She's just bleeding and suffering.
bleeding and suffering.
As you kind of quietly think this conversation to Tallow, as you arrive at the ridge of trees overlooking Shadowstead, instead, you see this.
Oh, fuck. What did we do, guys?
I'll let you know.
I don't know. It hasn't loaded. Oh, the town is gone.
Yeah.
What?
Those of you with a sharp passive perception see a single building nestled amongst the trees with a small pathway leading up to it.
It's the
up
church.
the road. No, it is not the church.
Oh.
You
That guy's
see
house.
where the church was, there's just snow and a riverbank.
Well, shit.
I don't understand. Was Shadowstead all fake?
Uh-oh.
Echo is it the time of the year that it would be snowing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to
Yeah,
make
it was
sure that
winter
we didn't-
in Melkor.
Because nobody asked that.
It's like
and
early
now that I'm thinking
January.
about-
It's
Yeah, okay, cool.
It was pretty
we
cold.
started this leg. We
Okay,
started
wait,
this
are
leg of the
we-
campaign in snowy
we
weather.
the
It's
past?
hard to remember.
Or the
I don't. That's
future?
what I asked. You're like, no, it's all good.
Well, no, she said, yeah, it's good for a value of good.
Reverie reaches into her pocket and she pulls out the ring that was promised to the Dougals. The symbol on it has changed.
What?
This is just an Achatari ring now. What?
Perhaps this
Tess?
Dougal that you vanquished was not from this time. And so vanquishing him means that in his time, he would not accomplish things that he might have otherwise accomplished.
Tess,
So-
can you hear Jamino?
I will reach out to Jamino.
Scary question.
You begin the process of casting one of your spells or a prayer, and you feel heard.
No, Jamino's here.
Can you
Let's go see what that building
send?
is.
Do you want me to try to send to Torek to see if he's still there somewhere? I think we should investigate that building first. she'll
Let's
point
go
it
see
out,
what that building is.
and
walking
then
that way.
see if he's there. But it
I'm
does
going
make
with her
sense
because I have to.
if they were in a pact and they could only die together, and we've killed one of them, maybe.
Yeah, perhaps the other time.
The
then
ring.
Maybe the other one is also dead.
The ring is
Would
different.
that? Why would that change the ring?
I don't know. Well, maybe because the pact has ended. Because the pact was with one or
No,
both of the Dukes, right?
these rings for the baronies are inscribed with the new baron's name or coat of arms when it happens. They are not magical in nature, so
So it hasn't happened yet.
I guess this is I've ever. And she looks at
I mean-
Triumph, and Triumph says, "By all means, this shouldn't have happened."
Tess looks at Call
Mm.
and is like, you're a time monk. Do you have a way of telling where we are in time?
Watch.
Do I have a way of doing that?
Typically, the next time you visit the Bending Gardens, you can see when you were,
Where I came from, yeah.
but that's it. And typically, the news sheets are the best way to tell the date and time.
Yeah, there's none
I-
here because there's no town.
But we think that we're here before Shadowstep or Shadowstep.
I really hope not.
You see,
Maybe
As you're
Shadowstead got
approaching-
deleted from time?
Hmm.
you see this building. You recognize it.
It's the inn, right?
It's the halfway inn.
Oh, look, your little friend.
Okay.
Is Heidi
Go
here?
up- maybe
Let's go.
we'll go up and see.
Onwards,
Is there
Barry.
smoke coming from the
Yeah,
that chimney?
there's light.
Oh
It
shit.
looks occupied.
Guys, if we're in the past, we're so fucked.
Are we?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I'm not.
I have a boyfriend back home.
Carl said I'm not.
Well, he
Oh,
hasn't been
Paul,
born
really?
yet, so.
No.
But we can't be that far in the past.
One moment. I'm trying to
It's
find
whole
it.
town
town is-
missing Thou. What are you
I think
talking
it's more likely that the town got deleted from time in this
Hmm.
eddy in the space-time continuum.
Anything is possible.
I feel like it's
As
more likely that we went back in time than the whole town just vanishing.
as you're approaching, you notice the road, or it was a road last time you were here. The pathway splits off, and you see it's like a well-traveled path up to the halfway inn. It looks like people visit it often. This is what you see.
This looks familiar.
All right, well, come on.
Yeah. Heidi. Heidi.
As you call out, you hear from inside, "Hello?" And
Heidi.
you hear other voices, like The tavern has people in it.
Hello?
I bust in the door.
The door was
Oh.
open.
Yeah.
As
like, I
you
just kinda,
enter,
like-
you see there are people at the tables. They're like travelers. And Heidi's behind the
jeez.
counter, and she's looking out the window. As you approach, she like steps up and says, "Welcome to the Halfway Inn.
Heidi,
how do
do
you-
remember me?
I'm sorry. I see a lot of
Is she
people."
young?
No, she looks exactly the
Wait
same.
for me, call. God,
No, come
I'm
on.
Heidi,
dragging
remember-
me through the
we-
snow.
We came here a few weeks ago, and we like bought out your thing. We were gonna have a party for me here, and we paid for all the booze for
Oh.
everybody, but then it kind of didn't happen.
I've been real busy all week. I'm sorry. I must have slipped my mind. What was your name?
It's Artie.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to be
Already asked what year
reacquainted.
it is.
We paid your rent for the month because you had the people cracking down on you. Do you not remember this?
Rent? I own this building.
Oh shit.
He looks fucking puzzled, and he looks back at
Call
everybody.
me.
The Halfway Inn's been in my family for generations. We've always been here.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
since my grandfather settled it off the Neath.
Madam, can you tell them what year it is?
6072, which is the current year.
Calder just nods like she gets it now.
What month? January?
January?
Well, yeah, January, it's snowing.
I'm sorry, you all look quite road weary. Would you like... Oh, you're bleeding all over the place. Stay there, and she, like gets,
Yes,
like,
thank you.
towels and hot water. Please, go
And
sit
as-
down, away from the rug. Please, just at one of the tables.
We get her off the rug, sorry.
Sorry.
Prestidigitation.
Oh yeah, I have to sit over here.
Thank you kindly.
Cleaning up my blood.
So
Yep.
So,
Heidi, like,
Clean up the
comes
mess.
over with basically just towels and water and is like, do you need a physic or a cleric? You look like you do.
If there's one locally that we could pay, we would be happy to do.
Oh,
We do
no.
have one ourselves, but this is a very serious injury that we were only able to do so much.
The closest is a couple weeks away in Endsmeet. There's none.
Right.
Hmm.
That's where we came from, actually.
Occasionally, a traveling healer will hit the fishing camp down by the Neve, but that's it. There's none here now.
they're unlikely to be more skilled than Triumph.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Are the Dougals still here?
Who?
Tess looks at the rest of the party uncertainly.
I think that's answer enough. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, are you looking for someone?
No. No. We were told to tell you who sent us here when we left Endsmeet.
Oh, you're from Endsmeet then?
Yes. We're Endswatch, actually. You can't tell at the moment because we're very beat up.
You look like you might have lost your watch.
A little bit.
Are there monsters about? Should I put out a bolt and unlock the doors?
No, you're fine.
They're dead.
Oh, okay. Good news. I'm sorry, dear, do you want a bed?
Oh,
She'll look at like, or how many other patrons are in this building?
There's you see there, like, the two other big tables, they have like groups of what look like travelers at them. They're not really paying you a lot of mind. They're looking over because you guys are new.
We're a
and
weird party,
strange.
and one of us is bleeding out.
But
Or
they're
not
talking
actually,
to each
but-
other. They're not like paying you any real attention.
I put my hood up.
we should
Don't worry
Let's,
about it.
Clinic.
let's start with getting her a full belly, and we'll go from there.
All right, that's fine.
Maybe.
Do you have a place nearby we could perform surgery if we need to?
There's a
Always
bath
practical.
upstairs.
Perfect.
We can
Perfect.
set up a table in there.
If you don't mind.
It's seen worse.
Thank you.
And Heidi goes up the stairs. That's Velen. To like prepare the bath.
As Heidi
You know, just in
dips
case.
away, as Heidi dips
just-
away, Tess is gonna kind of lean in and go, "We kind of have a time limit here. Polymorph only lasts an hour."
He's in the bag of holding.
Yeah, he's not gonna
So-
die in there. He's a vampire.
He's got a bubble too.
He's
I go
also.
in
You are
Claudia's
aware.
bag.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
You are aware that a creature in your bag of holding can fight their way out of the bag of holding.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Especially
shit.
if he frenzies. Okay.
What if I put it upside down?
Mm.
like
What? And
And he'll have
then-
something to put his
then-
feet on when he gets out of it.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
into Claudia's bag and I'm gonna get out the arty party picture that she drew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it still like the same thing? The time, the halfway in, all that?
Yeah.
We,
Okay.
I think, I don't know if this makes any sense, but I think all of it just hasn't happened. I think,
Can I interject?
Sure.
yes,
think-
please.
I think what has happened is I saw an eddy in the river of time right itself. This timeline has been cleansed of those things, which were anachronistic and did not belong here. Enough of whatever petty empire these people had built here was composed of such things and creatures, and now it's like they were never here at all.
That's good then.
From the perspective of time, yes, very good.
Does that
No,
mean?
for the
Does
for
that?
the people.
What people?
These people. They've seen some shit, I guess. in the
Calder
chat.
looks around and she's like, they seem fine. They haven't seen that shit though.
Does that mean that the Dougals? Does that mean that the solution to the puzzle of how there was a revenant created during the silence was it that the other Dougal reached through time to a time either before or after?
Perhaps
gods
through that creature,
existed
the beholder.
again? Through the creature
That's right.
and created the revenant so he could continue to live.
Perhaps.
So when we destroyed it and the timeline corrected, it never happened in the first place.
This person who was made into a revenant instead rests within his grave, as he should.
Are the beings, these beings that like the one that we fought, are they divine somehow? Wasn't it divine magic that was bathing the whole place?
No, it was alien magic. But divine magic there, I don't know. I'm not a cleric.
All right, well, this is a good thing that we should talk about, but I think that we should figure out what to do about the secret situation first, because I don't want any of these. We need to figure out what's going to happen. Triumph, is he necessarily going to frenzy? Does someone have to die here?
If he doesn't
What-
feed, he's going to frenzy, and if his frenzy fails, he's going to go back into torpor.
Can we give
So
him
he
like a
just needs to-
deer?
Yes. It doesn't have to be a person.
Let's get a fucking deer.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's get him.
It will be not as satisfactory, but it will stop the inevitable.
Calder snorts.
Fuck his satisfaction. Let's go.
She looks at Claudia.
All right.
You're in no shape to hunt.
I mean, I'm a little slow, but I can still do it.
Triumph
No.
sets a hand
What-
on your shoulder and just
Okay.
Stay.
Wait,
Um,
wait.
one of
Triumph,
the rest of us can hunt.
Mago
Artie.
said that we needed to cleanse this place. Did he not? What is left to cleanse?
Calder looks at Triumph. Yeah, what's left to cleanse?
Triumph just shrugs.
Okay, let's
I
go.
don't have all
hunting.
the answers. I've
who's
never seen
who's not tired? Who's not too tired to hunt?
I'm
I can
fine.
hunt.
I'm good. Katja finally says, after like she's been quiet this whole time. You're lucky
Calder
you're
nods
grievously
at
wounded,
Katja.
or I'll fucking shoot you next time.
Yeah. That's a bad monk bit.
That's the best
We love
level.
it.
He looks like a dog that's just really guilty. Like they can't look at like their shame.
Yeah, if you lose that leg, worth it. And
Jesus
Katja like gives you
Christ.
the bird and then walks out the door.
Right.
I go too.
Yeah, we're gonna go look for a deer, right? Or something.
Just at a glance, This is pretty untamed land. Like,
So there's going to be.
there's
Okay,
going to be
you're
game
running
all
these
over
out.
the dang place. Roll
Yeah,
a survival
well,
check.
We're not going to feed Silky to.
Who of you, if any, are proficient in survival?
I am.
Are you going to hunt?
I am.
I'm already gone.
Kacha?
Where the fuck?
Proficiency?
Kacha is.
I'm not, but
Artie, did you go
I did
outside?
ran out the door when she said that. Yeah, I've been outside.
What have you been
Okay,
doing?
so
What? Wait, Artie, what are you doing as you're outside, just at the end of the road, looking up at the inn?
I've never hunted.
Are they
before.
coming?
I'm
Like
looking-
what?
I'm looking for a deer.
Okay. Oh, as soon as you heard that it would be a solution, you ran.
Oh, okay, okay.
I
that makes
understand.
sense.
I thought you just like walked out as they sat at the table. You were-
No. No, they said he said he's not going to be satisfied. And I said, "Fuck his satisfaction."
That's
and I just
right.
slowly started
Okay.
walking.
Oh, okay,
outside.
okay. That okay. All right. So
I didn't make it too
I'll go.
far.
I'll go out too.
I got
Okay.
a little late.
Whoops.
So Kacha, Velen, Artie, and Cauldron.
no, I'll just stay behind them in that case.
Oh, well, Tess, I think Tess will stay, but Tess is thinking about casting Greater Restoration on Claudia's leg, so she'll
To
stay
clear out
and
the
watch,
necrotic
clear out that.
grossness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she was kind of saving it to see if there was anything that we needed to restore, because Mago said there would be, but at this point, fuck what Mago said.
My God.
I mean,
Pretty much.
well, and like the situation has completely changed now.
the
Like,
situation has completely changed, yeah.
Okay, so I need survival checks from Artie and Kacha, and I'm going to require perception checks from Cauldron and Velen.
Oh no, I didn't go.
Never
I
mind.
did not do
From
good.
Velen. Oh, good. Kacha rolled a 23.
Okay, good.
24 for
The one
Val.
who really wants to save me.
Holy shit, Velen.
A
This is
24?
for Seeker.
Oh, right.
24.
With Kacha's expertise in survival and living off the land, and your excellent perception check, you find a game trail and you track. Wow, my brain. Not a deer, but a moose.
Oh.
Even better. Thicker thighs.
Moose
Don't-
can be nasty.
Yes, they can.
Don't kill it, right? Can you just like tackle that shit?
My sister wants.
Kacha like
Um,
looks and says, "No, it's a moose."
What a moose-
Yeah, I'm
okay,
not getting
okay.
near that thing.
Okay, just shut up for a second. And Velen starts to do her fucking speak with animals ritual.
I need you to hold
Okay.
stuff.
This is such a bad idea. Where is it?
I need you to come
Why don't you
with
just
me.
release Seeker onto it?
Just
Yeah, I
throw
have
the
to get close
caterpillar at
enough.
it.
Oh wait, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just get the caterpillar out, and
Step on it,
the
run.
moose will step on it, and Seeker will suddenly be there, and then he can eat it.
The
I don't want
caterpillar
him to
has
use
one
me.
hit point.
Yeah.
Just throw it at it.
Just
Point.
Oh,
God-
yeah.
Like it
dink
real hard.
Slingshot it.
Well, the
Take him out and
slingshot. Oh my
I
god.
give the caterpillar to Kacha with the little bubble on his head.
Oh my God.
Kacha like looks at
Now
Seeker the
Kacha's like
caterpillar.
holding this caterpillar like I don't know what I expected.
Before anything, I sent this to Simic because I'm planning on drawing it, but the Seeker caterpillar, his tattoos are the markings on the caterpillar.
Oh,
my God.
That's cute.
that's very cute.
Seeker, Kacha is like, her face is inches from you, and she says something. You don't understand what she said. It was like, "Not get away here." And what she said to the caterpillar was, "I hope you're hungry, buddy." And then she just throws you like a grenade at the moose.
Amazing little caterpillar
Amazing.
grenade.
Hold on. I'm gonna roll an attack with an improvised weapon. She hits the moose with Seeker the caterpillar.
D&D, man.
Yeah.
Never happened in any other
Seeker-
context.
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hey.
You are no longer a caterpillar.
So you are no longer a caterpillar. You into your full self. There is a fully grown moose, very startled that a full-size Goliath has just into the ground, like onto the ground next to it. Seeker, roll me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Yeah. Ha, 17.
You do not fall prone. You manage to catch yourself.
Oh,
You're
actually,
standing.
It didn't roll a disadvantage. One more.
Okay, roll it again.
Oh yeah.
You do not fall prone. You're standing next to a moose. Do you bite it?
Fucking. I'm gonna roll a wisdom save to see if I can gather myself because I was just not.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I was just a fucking
You were having this really zen meditative caterpillar experience, and suddenly you were impacted into a mood.
Yeah. It's like,
18.
Probably. Yeah.
You're
he
aware
fucking
of-
bites it.
okay,
Yeah.
all right.
He'll eat the goddamn.
Roll your bite attack.
Tess,
Oh,
meanwhile, in the like back at the inn, feels her concentration break. And
Yeah.
just,
Oh. I
Oh,
hope
no.
they're okay.
I should have gone that way.
Yeah. Let me roll real quick.
They're just
If
being
it-
eviscerated by a
If
vampire
it succeeds,
seeker.
you're gonna have to bite it again, but it didn't. I rolled a 3, so you bite the moose and you drink.
Hell yeah. Fuck this moose.
You recover half your exhaustion points because this is not a humanoid. You are reduced down to 3 exhaustion, which means basically you're fine. You regain control of your faculties. Exhaustion for a vampire, the first 4 points, all they really do is serve to make your hunger checks and blush checks more difficult. You do not have the halved movement speed or disadvantage on checks that a vampire, like a mortal, would have. Instead, you're just fucking hungry, is what it is. But you're satisfied
kill
enough that you're
someone.
not going to lose control. And the moose slumps over because it had 14 hit points, and you drank it real fast.
That was pretty impressive. I'm impressed.
Oh.
Check
Right, don't ever make me a goddamn bug again.
a caterpillar. You're going to be a beautiful butterfly soon, and I feel like this is kind of metaphorical about your transformation you just did.
You've been
So
robbed.
spread your wings.
Also,
beautiful
tell
butterfly.
the cleric that,
Yeah,
because
you're
we
gonna
didn't
have to-
fucking do it.
Yeah.
I
Right?
put
You
it-
don't
I
ever
probably
fucking
would've-
smack me again either, you understand? Then he points to Artie.
Oh, motherfucker, you try to eat me, I'll smack the shit out of you. Yeah.
All right, let's go back.
Yep. I kind
Me-
of pump my chest out
meanwhile,
at Seeker a little
after-
bit.
Oh my god.
Good job, Lemay.
Oh
good
my
job.
god. Amazing.
Short king.
And as soon as Katja starts walking off, I go, don't actually eat me though. I whisper to Seeker. And I like gesture at Katja. You know, thanks, buddy.
Alright, you owe me one.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
So the walk back takes about like 20 minutes. At this point, Claudia, I need another con save.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just chilling.
23.
Okay.
I'm just chilling.
While this happens, what are you guys doing in the tavern? You're surrounded by people, and occasionally a couple people are like looking over at you guys. It looks like they're trying to consider if they are ballsy enough to ask what happened to you guys, because Claudia has like most of the meat gone from her right leg.
Bear?
All of you look real fucked up.
I'm a
Bear?
Tess is going to ask for a room, so they can go up to a room to do greater restoration, so they don't have to like do this out in the open.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh.
Uh,
There was gonna be a bath.
Yeah, she did prepare
Yeah.
surgery up by the bath.
the tavern keeper Heidi did prepare a table in the
They were there.
bathroom.
Sorry, I thought that was a different thing. Okay, cool. So we'll go up. They will go up there. Is that up the stairs? Tess
Oh
will try to
yes,
help Claudia
everything
up
is
the
upstairs. This main room,
That's all.
like this main floor, you see just has like the kitchens and dining area, and then upstairs is rooms. So Tess, you assist Claudia up the stairs. This is not a tense moment, so I don't need a strength check. It's just laborious and painful. Let's go ahead and change the music for this, because, well,
Cauldron ordered a drink and she's like looking out the window at the snow. Like, that's nice.
Just having a great time. Mission
Having a good-
accomplished.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about.
Both her legs are fine.
No, it's been nice. As Tess is helping Claudia up the stairs, Claudia will look at her and, after like a pause, just say, "I'm sorry I couldn't protect you."
wasn't your fault. You were under the thing's control. I don't blame you.
I know it, but and then I got you out of it, and I got you up again, and then you went right back down, right next to me.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
Because that's hard to watch.
It was.
I'm okay now. And you're gonna be too. Sit up here.
Tallow told me he could help.
Do you want him to?
No.
Listen. I'm gonna try to do this thing on you to at least get the necrotic damage not as bad. I can't make your leg better all the way based on what Triumph is saying. But I feel like worst case, Artie can make a prosthetic that shifts. We know that he can.
I'd rather get help from him.
Right? It feels like his help would come with less strings.
I don't want to lose any more of myself to him.
Yeah, I don't want you to either. I think that's a longer conversation. But for now, you're handling the pain like a champ. But let's see if we can maybe take the edge off, huh?
Okay.
So Tess has a couple of diamonds. I think I need diamond dust, but I think you said, Echo, that there's ways to like make that conversion pretty easily.
Do you have thaumaturgy, prestidigitation, or any magical weapon at all?
Yep.
Yes. You can make diamond dust. It is making diamonds out of diamond dust that is much more complicated.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay. I am going to... Unfortunately, it does mean that I need to powder. The only diamonds I have are the 300 gold ones. But having 100 gold worth of diamond dust doesn't seem like a bad thing either. So I will powder 2 of those diamonds with thaumaturgy, because I think we need 500? Is it 500?
I have no idea.
Oh, no, it's only 100. It's only 100. Amazing. Okay, great. So I will only powder 1 of the diamonds. And then we'll have 200 left, which is great. Echo, do you have a particular way that the ritual is cast, or can I make something up?
It's up to you.
Okay. This is
Wind
not
it
a
into
spell.
the wound.
This is just a spell that she learned, and I think that it's one of those things where, like, she didn't know it before, but they leveled up, so now she kind of does.
Okay.
And so she's just going to talk to Claudia. Like, they're going to have this conversation while she's making some, the 3 eyes of Jamino kind of, like, around the leg, sort of like where the wound is. So it's like kind of in that same kind of pattern as her symbol. And I think when we get to this sort of like prayer invocation, she will say, through change incurred, through change abjured, flesh and bone, if not restored, allow me at least to cleanse the pain and make you almost whole again.
You rhymed on the spot.
I'm a poet.
Witchcraft.
So she'll kind of like cast that prayer out to Jamino and watch what happens.
Roll a medicine check.
Okay. God damn it, I'm inspiring that. Only slightly better. 11.
I don't even see it.
She's rolling in.
Oh, there it is.
Oh no, there it is. Okay, so with an 11, the greater restoration seeps into the wound And where the disintegration ray took a chunk of Claudia and powdered it, it immediately killed all the cells and flesh and turned it to powder for most of it. But at the edges of the wound, where the kerf of the injury was taken away, all of that flesh, meat, and muscle that was touching where the disintegration effect occurred, it all died as well. It just was not turned to dust as it was disintegrated, as though the edges of the cells gave up. The Greater Restoration cleans the wound, pulls the dead skin away. So all you see beneath the tourniquet on Claudia's thigh is ripe, red, living flesh. As this happens, Claudia, it stings. It hurts so badly. The nerve endings that were originally just dead are suddenly cleaned away, and you feel the air just touch the muscle and bone, and it is so painful. Need a con save.
This stings a little bit, I will admit.
I rolled a 19. I have a +9 on my con saves, luckily.
You grit your teeth through it. You do not fall unconscious from the pain. With that medicine check, as you can see the wound clearly for what it is, it's as though a perfect half sphere was just carved straight down to the bone. You see part of the bone is also missing, where the disintegration burnt into it. Claudia is going to lose this leg. Whether she loses it voluntarily or it finishes dying over the night, the magic will keep that blood poisoning from getting to the rest of her. She won't die, but the leg is done for without a regenerate or Talos help.
That guy, though, he sucks.
I will kind of quietly relay that to Claudia, and kind of rub her back and wait for the rest of them to return. And actually, well, no, I'll wait. I think I won't cast setting. I'll wait for them to come back. But if it's more than like.
There's a knock on the door as you're waiting.
Okay, great.
When you open the door, Heidi peeks her head in and she says, I have stew. Some calories might help.
You hungry, Claudia?
You don't feel the feverishness. You don't feel any of the sickness that typically comes with grievous wounds. It hurts, but the rest of your body is functioning perfectly fine, as can be thanked by the Greater Restoration.
Yeah, I'm down 10 pounds I could eat.
Jesus fuck.
And Heidi gives this nervous here you go.
Thank you, Heidi. That's very kind.
Would you like some as well? I can get another bowl.
Yes. I think yes. Are our friends down there by any chance?
Some of them. The green one
they've.
and
Oh, okay.
the big one.
Okay.
The
rest of
horned
them
one.
went out
Okay.
hunting. Okay, they'll be back.
Oh, she's like, hunting? And we food here.
She says, back in a snap, and she goes down the stairs. Okay. Well, that happens. Velen, you said you're going on a jaunt?
Yes. Velen will just tell the others, just go on. I won't be long. Just go on. And then she's gonna walk towards.
Careful.
The place where I promise, it's gonna be okay.
There's a lot of weird shit out here. Okay.
That is very true.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna walk to the place where the church was when this was a town.
Okay. It is snowy grass. You can see it doesn't look traveled at all. It looks untamed. Down to the left and farther away, you see the edge of the river, and you see there are a couple little, basically shacks that were described as a fishing camp. That checks out to you. It's a quarter of a mile away. Other than that, it's untouched out here.
Velen unslings her pack, pulls out she has some candles in there. She pulls out 3 candles, and she sets them up in a little triangle in front of her. She pulls out her sketchbook in the snow, and she does just a very quick rendering of what the church looked like when it was here. And I'm going to roll that to see how bad it is.
Or how good it is.
Or how good it is. It's serviceable. It's actually better than serviceable. It's a 21. Okay.
It's fucking great.
Yeah, it's a
She
great
does
one.
like an architectural drawing really quickly of this church, the way it was. And she casts prestidigitation to light the candles in the snow.
Okay.
She holds up her drawing that she's made. She rips it out of the sketchbook. She says, Ana, Lady of Fire and Purity. What was here isn't here. And what mission I was set, I didn't do. But Purity has come to this field again, and perhaps in that way it is restored to you. She lights her drawing on fire.
Yeah, she did burn it down in the end.
Roll a charisma plus proficiency check.
Okay, so that's performance, I guess. $25.
Okay. As you send up this offering to Ana, the smoke winds itself up, but it doesn't dissipate. It gathers in color until it is the form of a woman, much, much smaller than yourself, no more than 2 feet high. But as the parchment burns and it renders in the air in front of you, the smoky form leans forward and you feel a scorching hot kiss on your cheek.
Aw.
And then a whispered word, "But the world forgets. We remember. I saw what you did on land that once might have been mine. I saw what you didn't do on land that what might not have been mine. I thank you." The smoke billows off the parchment faster and faster, and then finally, as if the woman just collapsed, the smoke re-embellishes into a plume up into the sky. For what it's worth, you feel blessed.
Felon blows the candles out and leaves the ashes of the sacrifice in the snow. And then she goes to rejoin the others.
I'm going to say that all of you kind of gather and regroup at the same time. Velen's a little bit late. Let's go ahead and pull you all into the inn. Velen's not here. But Artie and Seeker, Kacha and Reverie, I did not ever place them. Whoops.
Nah, we've been using our imaginations.
Astounding. Okay.
It's a game of imagination.
And
I have something perfect in my inventory for this, by the way.
okay. As you guys re-enter, Seeker, you're upright and feeling insurmountably better, if still hungry. As you all enter, Heidi, the tavern keeper, looks up and says, "Your friends in the bathroom, we've kind of made up a surgery. She's hungry, so that's a good sign. I think they're waiting for you.
Right? A surgery for what?
I'll let them
Just been out of it.
I'll let them talk to you about it."
I take Heidi's hand and I put in her hand 15 gold.
What's this for?
platinum and five gold. Just for being so nice and helping us out, and for us being an inconvenience on your business for the moment being, and just I like you, so take it.
Okay, I'm not going to say no.
Mm-hmm.
Money helps.
It does.
Would you like some stew?
No, I gotta help get my friend's leg off, I think.
Right.
Seeker just looks at Artie. And what?
Her leg got disintegrated.
Fucking when?
It's like half there. Oh yeah, when you dropped, man, it wasn't good. Let's go look at it.
Right?
As-
Come on,
Don't
man.
get hungry.
It was nice being a caterpillar, huh?
You know, for a moment, yeah, it fucking was.
As you guys are like leaving, you hear Heidi mutter to herself, "Adventurers."
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that is fair.
Triumph and Reverie and Concha all kind of like make their way to the table where Cauldron is, because that is your circus.
Hey,
Yeah,
Hey
they-
guy, I might need you later.
Triumph looks over and he's like, "I have nothing left. I've spent
Okay.
all my magic."
I just needed you to like saw off a leg, but okay, I guess I'll do it.
I'm
Can't be
not.
fixed. It can't be saved.
I'm not doing that.
Nah, probably not.
I ordered a pitcher. Can you guys drink beer? Ale.
Yep, with some preparation, and I'd love some. Thanks.
Perhaps not before surgery.
Reverie like kind of pouts and she's like, "I prefer wine." And Concha's like, "You say that, but that's not how we met." And Reverie just, "Okay, fine, fine."
Love it.
Velen, this is when you arrive,
Okay.
because it didn't take that long to make the offer.
It didn't take that long. Okay.
Would you like to drink down here with us or go up and help with surgery?
Oh, I better go up and help.
Wild. Okay. Have fun.
I would.
Weird
love to
situation.
drink, I really would. But I really, if something goes wrong and I wasn't there, I'll be beating myself up forever.
Yep.
Just wild.
Heidi sets a pitcher and 4 steins out on the table. And Velen, you go upstairs to the bathroom. It is a sizable bathroom. There is like a full table. It looks like a dining table taken from what was likely one of the rooms that Claudia is just seated on. You see the wound.
Hey.
And this process, the armor has been taken off of the leg, and while the wound is fresh and clean, you do see that Claudia's toes and ankle and heel are darkening in color from the effects of the tourniquet. So,
Artie, what kind of help do you need for this?
It would be cool if you just cut off her leg.
All right.
I mean,
what-
I can do
Look,
that.
I build things.
So there's
okay?
nothing.
Fuck yeah, let the bard do it.
Surgery. I mean, I'm not a fucking doctor, okay? I'm just a
Me
genius.
neither.
What do you want from me?
That's fine. If you need me to do it, I will do it. I will just give myself the wisdom of an owl and go forth and cut off her leg.
Wait.
All right,
Honestly,
nobody's cutting off shit. Shut the fuck up.
She's going to lose the leg, Seeker.
You have a
That's
god?
what's going-
Did you ask her for help?
What do you think gods do?
I don't
Jamino-
fucking know. My last one
Jamino-
tried to kill me.
Jamino just helped us. She helped me purify the wound so it doesn't kill her faster. The
Oh.
only other person that we could ask for help is Tallow, and I don't think that's the road we want to go down. It's
What
up to
does he
Claudia.
fucking want?
Not something I'm willing to give.
Oh, Seeker, I don't know if you know this, but I'm really good at making stuff, and I've made people a prosthetic leg before in the past, and even one that like a shifter can use, and it changes with them, and it's gonna be really cool. And I'll let you sign it if you want, and then we can put like a design on it.
I think Seeker's met Vera. I think
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's seen it like
me
up
and Vera got
close.
so yeah, I had that shit
Seriously,
behind her head
though.
and everything.
You
like,
saw that leg? That's good craftsmanship.
That's not the point, though. I'm sure it'll be great. I'm sure.
Alright.
She's
Before
a
you say
fucking
anything
child.
else, just look at it.
Me?
If there was another option, I'd 100% go for it. But look at it.
there is no other option. The option is one of us. We figure out which one of us does it. I understand medicine enough, but I'm not great with swords.
Is a
And I
sword
think
the
we
right
should use-
tool for this?
I think we
Oh,
should use
yeah.
a magical weapon.
Yeah, magical weapon. I can kind of line it where you need
You
to
want me
cut
just
it
to
with some,
cleave
like-
through it then? Is that what you want?
Yeah, but I'm
If you
gonna need
use
to get something
Braze,
that
it'll
cauterizes
cauterize.
it.
Braze.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 2 for 1. We're gonna need to cauterize it.
So,
it's
do
gonna
you
hurt
want
like
me
fuck.
to give Seeker Owl's wisdom?
Yes.
I think that's the best bet.
Or should I give Tess Owl's wisdom and she'll tell Seeker where to slice? How does surgery work?
Yeah, Echo, can I,
Oh, God.
can I use a medicine check or something like that to get a good sense of where the best, like how to do this?
It's so the wound is tourniqueted. It's going to
Sure.
be cut directly beneath the tourniquet.
Okay.
There's no check needed for that. What is going to matter
Drop
at
the
this
wrong
point?
leg.
Yeah. What is going to matter at this point is the precision of the cut.
Okay. So that's
Is
like
Seeker still on disadvantage on everything?
No.
Or you said no because okay, cool.
So that's like it's like a dex check.
So
then?
not Owl's wisdom, then Cat's grace.
Pretty
Or
much.
Can you?
Like, it would depend, really. Like, dexterity does not necessarily mean precision. For Seeker to do it with Braze, it would be an attack roll. But the problem is, if he rolls poorly, he's going to hit Claudia with a sword.
I got this.
Oh, I'll be
I'm
fine.
I'm gonna line it up perfectly, and I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
You're gonna make her glow.
Just where, like, I'm gonna line it up perfectly so that where the edge of it is just at the tourniquet, just right under the Fairy Fire, where it's low.
Let me point out.
So he has advantage on this.
Let me explain this to those of you. Like, let's just
Please do. We're all children here.
as
Yeah, we're trying to figure out mechanically what we need to do.
mechanically, if you are to remove the leg with a bone saw, which you'd have in a healer's kit, it's going to be a medicine check. To remove the leg and cauterize it with Braze is going to be a pretty high DC attack roll.
Okay, does anyone have a healer's kit? Tess, you have one?
I do, I think. Yeah.
Because I have a
I
bunch
think-
of shit that is not a healer's
The
kit.
DM is implying the healer's kit's a better idea.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
It's almost like the tool that was designed for the job would actually be better. Okay,
This
in
did
that
not
case,
occur to us.
we're back to Owl's wisdom again, and I'm ready to give it to whoever.
Okay, I don't have a healer's kit because I am not that kind of cleric. I have a disguise kit and a forgery kit.
All right,
Okay.
looks like we're back to Braze then.
Hang
Alrighty.
on, does anyone else have one?
I'll
Alrighty.
go
You're an
ask.
artificer.
I'll go ask. No, I don't have a healer's kit. What the fuck?
Can't you make kits? Can't you just make tools?
Yeah, you can
give
make
me.
tools.
Oh, yeah, give
Make
me
a blow
an hour.
saw. We have an hour.
Don't you have an all-purpose tool?
Oh yeah, I do. Ow! Yeah. 1 second. I start
Bone
digging
saw.
through. And I
Bone
pull
saw
the
is
hammer, And
ready.
it turns into a bone saw.
Bone saw is
Bone saw is
ready.
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 He got you for 3 minutes.
So, as
Okay,
you
am I doing
consider,
because it's medicine check?
let me continue. As you consider how you're going to perform this medicine check,
Oh my god.
how well you roll not only informs how much damage and resistance to falling unconscious Claudia is going to take, but it's also going to affect how difficult it is to fashion a prosthetic to fit it later.
Shit. You better do a good
Clean
job.
cuts, guys.
What's your
Okay.
medicine check?
I am proficient in medicine, which I think is going to matter a lot here.
So what, you have like
Okay,
10,
I have
12?
I have a +5.
okay. I am half proficient, which also gives me a +5. But
I'm actually
you
I'm
are
actually wrong.
actually a
I'm s-
doctor.
No. I'm wrong. I'm not proficient in medicine. I'm sorry. I thought I was. I'm looking at it now. I'm not
Okay.
Cut
proficient.
my leg off.
Proficiency in
Grace.
medicine is going to be important.
Yeah, half proficient is at least something. Do we have any proficiency?
Is there anybody here who's actually
He's-
proficient in medicine?
He's proficient
Try
with a
him.
fucking sword.
I mean, I
Let's
have a
try
plus
for-
10 to hit, so I mean.
I don't.
Maybe just poke your head
Get him
downstairs and see if
advantage with fairy
anyone's.
fire, maybe.
Aldrin, are you proficient in medicine?
I can give myself
Fuck
advantage.
no.
Cauldron's
No, but
sitting downstairs drinking beer. We're like, hey, Cauldron,
be
do you know anything
proficient.
about bone saws?
I could be proficient tomorrow morning, but not right now.
Yeah, because yes, you have that thing that you can be proficient in anything you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the spell. Do I have? Hang on, give me
I
2
think
seconds.
we
2
might.
seconds. 2
To
seconds.
rely
Let me
on.
look at my spells.
Bash.
Wait.
Bash is like, not the leg!
I literally, I am half proficient, and I can cast Owl's Wisdom on myself.
That might be our best bet, depending on what Tess finds.
But it's the
Okay,
floorboard
no,
bullshit. So
okay, I can use an inspiration to give myself borrowed knowledge. Draw on the knowledge of the spirits from the past. Choose one skill in which you lack proficiency. For the spell's duration, you are proficient in the chosen skill.
You have that prepared?
I would need to use an inspiration to prepare it. I have an inspiration.
Yeah, could you do that?
You've let us
Sure.
do that before.
That is a legal use
mean-
of inspiration.
And I think now's the time.
Yeah, I feel like the in-game explanation would be like they ask like, can you ask Jamino? So Tesk would ask Jamino, and this is what Jamino would do, is give her this spell. If that's cool with you, Echo, that's what I would try.
then I would cast. If that's what she's going to do, then I'd cast Owl's Wisdom on her and have our cleric be the one doing the medicine check,
Okay,
so that she would have advantage.
that's fine.
I'll just twiddle my thumbs. Well, everyone talks
As
about
funny
cutting
as
my
it
leg
would
off.
be to have Belen like rolling up her sleeves and handling a bone saw,
How many hit points do you have right now, Claudia?
39.
Can she get more hit points?
Can she?
Can she?
Yeah.
Can she regain them?
What's your maximum?
97.
You have with that. Does that include the aid that I gave you way early on? You should have 15.
You
It should
can
be your
get-
max plus 15.
While this injury is on
Uh,
your form, you can
Oh,
get up
okay.
to 48 hit points.
Woo.
Okay,
And you're at what?
39.
37,
So
39.
Well,
I
fuck.
can only get.
11 more.
Yes,
You
thank
only
you.
do 11. Okay. Tess. Let's see what level is borrowed now. Tess will throw a 3rd level healing word on you.
Tess, I'm also after I cast Owl's Wisdom on you, I'm also going to give you a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Don't forget your guidance.
Take 9. Take 9.
I think I hit the threat. You said 48.
48 is as high as you can
That's
heal.
I've healed up to 48. That's as high as I can go.
That's it.
But I have
Yeah.
resistance against non-magical blood or flashing, so I'm sure.
You do not
I
have
hurt.
resistance against bone saws.
Here, as
This
they're
is
preparing, I go sit right next to Claudia and I go, right, you know this is gonna hurt.
Did you know I'm not a kid?
Might as well be to me, but that's besides the point.
I can handle it.
Yeah, you'll need this, and he'll give her the dragon tears.
But I'm gonna see colors.
She'll take a swig.
Hey, if everybody sees colors.
Roll a con save.
Oh, shit. That's a lot of blood. Con
Maybe it's
save
an octarine with the dragon tears.
14. It's my lowest con save yet.
You're drunk.
Go.
And I
I'm
give
gonna-
her my hand to squeeze because it's
Yeah.
gonna suck.
I'm gonna
Here's
go
what
in the
it says.
corner and start working on something with my back turned. I'll tell you guys after it's done.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Okay. I invoke a borrowed knowledge. Three eyes appear between my between my regular eyes and are like stamped there to indicate my being drawing on the wisdom of the spirits.
Those with true sight see a ghost just like stamp.
Well, I was imagining that they're like I'm like what is happening is that it's like invoking some spirit that is like died in this place or is close to this place that's like using my eyes or something like that. I don't know.
That's cool.
I am ready. I have the bone saw. We have whatever the tools are that we need. Owl's wisdom is cast on me. Yes, so I have advantage on this roll.
That's
Yep.
what Sal said. Yeah.
And then you have a D8
Yes.
and a D4.
I have a D8 and I checked. Bard knowledge is not concentration, and I'm not concentrating on polymorph, so I can. So I have a D4 and I can use guidance, and I have a D8 and a D4. Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's go.
That first one is not very good.
Ouch.
Well,
The
about that
second one is a
second
natural 20! Natural 20!
Yay!
Natural 20 to
Give
take
us,
my
give
leg.
us that D8 and the D4 too. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm adding those, yeah.
29.
I think in my excitement I maybe X'd out of the actual foundry. I am sorry, guys.
You're so excited.
Mood.
Just drops the mic. I'm out of here. Drops.
I also have a cat trying to terrorize me for food.
Yeah, but he's so cute.
He is indeed so cute. Here, while we're waiting for the foundry to load, I'm gonna just roll it in. I'm rolling it in dimension 20. Okay. D4 is a 3.
So 32.
So
So
32.
Are you a D8 or a D10 now at level 9?
I think it's
Oh,
D8.
It's a
fuck.
D8 still.
D8.
Plus 2. So 35.
35.
Nice.
Okay.
Might as well be a doctor.
I technically am one right now. The
Gotcha.
spirit
Gotcha.
piloting me
What the
is
hell?
the
Hey, what are we doing?
Gotcha.
spirit-
Just
the
watching
spirit
in the
piloting
corner,
me
the door
is,
being
uh,
open. Like, I gotta see this.
Girl, what are you doing?
Tess.
Yes.
Roll me 60-10.
60.
Roll low, please.
Jesus
You're
Christ.
good.
Well,
Okay.
even though it's gonna do max damage, it's gonna feel like half damage.
No, fucking. I'm sorry. I've.
Bash, you psycho.
My cat wreaking havoc.
Good lord.
No.
Oh, that's a
6d10.
D10 plus 6.
Yes.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Just click
That
the
chaos in the
little
background.
I know, it's hilarious. Click the little D10 die in the dice tray at the bottom 6 times, and then click roll.
The middle.
It is the middle one.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's a 10.
Oh, that's
Pretty
very
dice.
high.
Those are
I'm
ones.
sorry.
You're good.
That's not that high.
Claudia,
That's fine. I can
It's
survive.
average.
you take
Yes.
31 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm good. Ow.
It is agony. But it is muted by the dragon's tears. It feels as though it's almost like your ghost feeling it from somebody else. It's strange.
Oh. That person's having a terrible time. I'm great.
With a medicine check that high, Tess, you don't know how you know this, but as you cut through the leg, you cut at an angle once you get past the bone to create a flap that can be used to fold over the cut off leg. You remove the muscle, you cut around the flesh, the leg thumps to the ground, and acting quickly, you pull the flap of flesh up over the wound. And deftly, over the next minute, you stitch it shut.
Ooh.
It is not a thing you knew how to do. You don't know where this came from. It is as though someone else took your hands and did them for you.
Amazing.
You heal for 45 hit points.
Yes,
Aw.
Tess does know where it comes from. It comes from Jimmy now.
Thank
She
you.
trusts her God implicitly.
You're channeling the squeezing I am giving your hand to give me some lay on hands.
Yep, all 45 points. Feel good.
Okay,
Aw.
add 45 hit points to your total.
I could heal over 48.
You can.
Aw.
Yay!
You are no longer in danger of bleeding out so long as that bandage remains intact. As that happens, the healing, the lay on hands, passes through the wound, and you immediately see the fresh, like, edge of red suddenly darken as it scabs over underneath the stitches. You are safe. Though, sans one leg. Cauldron, you and everyone else heard that of a leg just thumping
Oh
on
my
a
God.
wooden floor.
Keep
Calder's
drinking.
like, that was amazing.
Sick.
There was no screeching. There was no groaning. Claudia took it like a
Yeah,
champ.
we toast to Claudia downstairs. Being a
Took
fucking
it like a
champion.
woman.
That's right.
Reverie, like,
Uh,
nods and is like, I don't know if I could have done that. And she knocks one back as well.
I could have.
All right, settle down.
A couple drinks and call. She's like this.
She wants to fight, bro.
So did that healing actually like
It took.
it healed the wound? So now like it's like good. It's not like an open wound where
So-
the stitches are, or just kinda.
It's still a tender wound. It's going to take a few days worth of healing, a couple long rests to make that wound, like, stable. Like, if Claudia gets touched on it, it's going to hurt.
Yeah. Okay.
But it is no longer, it's not like going to tear open. It is, it's a fresh surgery that's been basically
Yeah.
like 2 days worth of healing has passed
Nice.
from that lay on
Okay.
hands.
Very good.
Think that. Where the fuck did you learn how to do that? Unless you're still dealing with a cat.
Gamimo.
Gamino.
I guess all gods aren't as.
She points to the eyes on her
Hey.
forehead, and she looks at Seeker. She says, I asked my god.
Oof.
Mm.
Spicy.
You perceive, Tess, as the spell, the borrowed knowledge, basically dwindles. You almost perceive the spiritual figure leaving the room. It's an older man, balding. He kind of looks back at you and Claudia and smiles. There's definitely a resemblance to Heidi
Aww.
as he departs the room.
Tess smiles back
That's
at him.
cute.
Heidi's grandpa
Gives him
saved
a
my
little-
life.
Gives him a little nod. Thank you.
Mhm.
You guys,
Sorry.
I'm kind of sleepy.
From the
Yeah.
corner of the room, finishes putting shit away back in his bag, and he like kind of jumps up and gets on, puts his backpack down, and gets like eye level with Claudia. She's like,
Huh?
"Okay, now once we get back and I get all the materials, I'm gonna make you a fucking dope ass leg, but I made you this." And he presents a peg leg that
Oh my
he
God.
got way back when he got
Oh,
his gem
yeah.
of brightness and the fucking doll. But he was just spending some time taking good cloth and put some padding in it so it's nice and comfy, and just a
Look at this.
little bit of like, I don't want to say embroidery on it, but it looks like he might have like just stuck some nice shiny things in it so it looks like fashionable.
Boy.
And she's like, once that heals up a little bit more, you'll be walking again. Huh? You guys always fucking judge me for grabbing random shit, but who's right now?
It looks great, Artie.
Uh-huh.
How much of my leg, like, where at the thigh did I lose?
So it's basically just, it's like halfway down the thigh, before the knee. So
Oh.
I think legs
Might
not
walk a
gonna
little.
help.
I'm gonna have to
I
put an extender in here. I got time now. Don't
Like a
worry about it. You
knee
can't use it
joint?
for yeah, you can't use it for a day or two anyways, because it needs to heal first. But I'll put an extender in there. Don't worry, because if not, you'd be walking.
No, I
all wobbly.
trust you. I saw what
Uh-huh.
you did with Fear's leg. It's gonna be great.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Oh,
and we can put designs on it like flames or hearts or something.
Flames. Like
I
Guy
don't know,
Fieri.
get up a notch. That's what you have to say to extend your legs so you can be a wolf.
Pick it up a notch.
Let's go to
If you
Flavor
want.
Town, guys.
Did you want to? Did you want to like hang out with your leg one last time? I could make it hang out with you if you want. I've been working on something.
That's
What?
morbid.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
I
I'll
think
get it out of
we've
the room then.
parted ways for good this time.
Okay. bring it out.
Do
of
you
the
want
room.
it?
I'm not gonna keep it, no, but I know you don't want it in the room.
You're right. Where are we gonna put it?
I'm gonna
Toss
like
it in
throw
the
it out in the woods or something. I don't know.
Feed it to the bears.
Right,
Yeah,
just get rid of it.
yeah, I got it.
And I'll pick
Come on,
Claudia
little
up.
lake.
Oh, okay.
Where are we going? Ben or
I don't-
downstairs?
I bet.
Did we get rooms or do we have to do this?
Yeah, I gave Heidi some gold. Heidi,
Hi.
can we get a couple rooms on that gold I gave you?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Yeah, if
You
they
do
could
have to
use-
come get the key.
Okay. I'm running down the stairs. I do not have the leg in hand yet. I left it in
Okay,
the room.
bro. I
carrying it
just
behind
imagine
you.
already running down the leg.
I'm
flapping
very
as he's
glad
coming
that
to
you
get
did
the
not
key.
bring a disembodied leg with you into the shaman room.
Did everything go okay up there? I didn't hear any
Yeah.
screeching or
Yeah,
anything.
she's a champ. She's a champ. And
So
I'm gonna give her 5 more gold. All right, we're gonna need whatever other rooms you have for the rest of the crew, I think.
we have 4 rooms available. Each of them has 2 beds. If you need a, well, there's also the hostel room. That's the attic, that has 12 beds in it, but a lot of them are being used right now.
That's fine. We'll just take what you got, and I'll put another 5 gold on the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
No.
a
Buy
room
me a
is.
drink or something with it. I'll come drink with you later, okay?
You're welcome to come drink whenever you like. I'm.
Just put it towards my tab, and whatever I don't use is just the tip for you being so hospitable.
Lad, you've given me 25 gold.
20.
Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to assume. Each room is 2 gold a night. The hostel
gold.
is 4 silver a night. So you can have as of the 4 rooms.
4 rooms. If anybody else comes in off the streets, get them a room on me.
All right.
And I'm gonna come drinking, so I might spend all that. You never know.
Okay.
But yeah, I need that key. At least one now.
Sure. And she puts 4 keys out for you.
Oh, side question. What do you want me to do with the leg? Do you just want me to like go throw it out in the woods, kind of far from the house, so bears don't come?
Oh,
Do you need it for anything?
Do you need it for anything?
I certainly don't need it.
Okay. No problem. And I kind of like see that she got a. I'm sorry. I'll get rid of it.
Just throw it
Okay,
out the
thank you.
window.
And I go upstairs and I give them a key,
Okay.
and then I come
Artie's
back
just, like,
downstairs to the rest of the
fucking-
party.
Rocking around.
I
Mhm.
throw the other 3 keys on the table.
Ah.
I go upstairs.
Hmm?
Claudia's in her room
Oh.
already. I go into the bathroom. Yeah, go ahead.
Reverie was like, all right, I guess we can stay a night here.
My treat.
Reverie looks over at Triumph and Triumph just shrugs. It's quaint.
It's kind of quaint.
So, what is considered tiny in D&D? Because I read it's 2 feet or under.
What else do you need? Under
that
2
2
feet.
feet or under?
Smaller than a
Okay.
bread box. Like,
What
we.
do you
Because her
need-
legs,
Whee!
her leg is bigger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So it's bigger than 2 feet?
Her leg is pretty big. It's like, I mean, how tall is Claudia?
Like 5'8", maybe.
Okay, so the leg is like 2.5 feet long.
Good. For spell's sake. Okay, I carry the leg downstairs and I run it outside. And throw
I
it out.
hate that you said
Don't look,
that.
don't look, don't look.
Don't worry about it. I kind of have like a
Don't worry
over just the
about
top of it.
Yeah, every traveler in the tavern is like watching Artie just manic run up and down and around and carrying what is probably a leg under a cloth.
Better than what I was gonna do.
Great.
Oh my God.
Jesus. He was gonna fucking make it walk out into the woods on his own.
As you're Artie, as you're walking out and you have the leg, you hear Barry like he's kind of walking along next to you, and he's like, where's Peanut Butter and the other horses?
Oh shit! I forgot about that. Good call, Barry.
Better get me
Doing
peanut
great.
butter.
I'll get you a berry.
Oh, all right.
Good one.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Nice.
Call
Let's
it
get this
touchy.
leg
I know
far
a guy.
away. Oh,
Trickle down Barrynomics.
Mhm.
I like to think that in some alternate universe they hang out together.
Barry and Touchy.
And touchy.
Fantastic.
I will throw
Barry
the
is the
leg
muscle
like
for Touchy.
100 feet away, just so that it doesn't like bring a bear real close to the building.
My
Just
goodness.
a leg in the woods. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna dig that leg a little hole, and I'm gonna give it its own little ceremony by myself with
Like
Barry.
Claudia's
taps on the
leg.
kazoo.
Mhm.
Oh,
Good
A
leg.
foot
Gross.
above the
Brought her
rest.
around where she needed to.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Honestly, I saw you more than I saw her because like we were right there. So
Wow.
you know, this is the least I could do for you. You held up my friend well,
Aw.
Oh my god.
and then I kind of just bury it.
Okay. You pay some
With Barry.
respects to Claudia's leg.
Aw.
Touching.
Come back.
It's become canon, I guess, now.
Just
That-
a little grave for Claudia's leg.
Also that when Touchy and Gilly were teleported out, they appeared in the middle of the Radiant Palace in like Augur City. Just
Hello.
I'm okay with this.
anyway, you dispose of and pay respects to Claudia's leg. And what do you? Okay. What are you guys doing next? Because I don't have a clue.
I sleep because I'm sleepy.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink this
I'm gonna see if I can get in on that drinking downstairs now that the crisis is over.
Okay. Seeker, what are you up to?
Seeker's gonna sit up in the room with Claudia and just sit on the bed and probably slow sip the dragon's tears.
Okay, roll me a hunger check, please.
That's charisma, yeah.
It's a con save, but
Concept.
I mean, I too would like it to be charisma if I was a paladin.
I mean,
I too
Alright.
enjoy using charisma.
No, you don't. Cauldron, your
18.
charisma's
No,
awful.
no, not me.
18. The DC is higher because you are exhausted, but you
boy.
still succeed. You sip
Then
the
I don't go
dragon's
feral
tears.
and eat Claudia while she's alone.
He would just it would just be really unpleasant for him. Roll me another con save. This is for the alcohol.
Yeah. 17.
You get drunk. You don't get
Hell yeah.
smashed, you're drunk.
Congrats.
As you guys are settling in to the halfway in, and the crisis is indeed past, Claudia is safe, no longer in danger of bleeding out horribly.
Hooray!
One moment.
Thanks for the team effort, guys.
The whole the tavern seems to kind of settle down and relax as your group is basically accepted. The travelers within the tavern just kind of accept your presence. You guys can eat, drink, and the food, the stew, the venison stew provided to you by Heidi, gives anybody who eats it 10 temporary hit points, with the exclusion of Claudia
Great.
because she's missing a leg.
Oh, I was literally about to ask me too.
Get
Aw.
wrecked.
Oh,
Stew.
But if there's any RP or any conversations you wish to have, do them now or we will press on.
There is one thing.
Let's hear it.
Tess is not going to drink with the others. I think she will kind of slow clean up all the tools and clean up all the blood and make sure that things are kind of in good working order. And then she's going to use a first level spell slot to cast Healing Word on herself.
It's fair.
And then she is going to, after she is sure that Claudia is asleep, she is going to enter the room that Claudia and Seeker are in and quietly pull up a stool next to Seeker and hold her wrist out to him and say, "A deal's a deal."
Yeah. Not tonight, though. I'm
Are you
already
sure?
drunk, and you don't look very.
I'm fine.
Tomorrow is another day.
All right.
Now go get some sleep. You've earned it.
Yeah. Tess thinks back to her room. Is asleep instantly.
Okay. It's like 8 o'clock at night, by the way.
They had a rough day, okay?
It's true. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like,
again, day.
Seeker, you are not immediately conked out, but you know it's coming.
Yep, I
That's right. His grandma bedtime. I forgot.
Yeah. Artie, you said you had something?
There's just one thing. I'm just gonna be drinking at the bar with, kind of hanging out with Heidi. And as I start to get a little more drunk, I'm gonna, just because I took it out of Claudia's bag, I have Artie's party poster. And I'm going to,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna just hand it to her. Heidi, I know this isn't gonna make sense, and I know you don't remember me, but when we did meet, you were really nice to me, and I just want to thank you because that doesn't happen very often. And I wish I could have had my birthday party here, but I'm glad things are good in this town. Yeah.
Heidi looks at the note, and she kind of smiles at it. Looks just like you.
Yeah, it was for my birthday, but it didn't happen.
When was your
Kinda got
birthday?
sidetracked. I don't know.
You don't...
It was gonna be my first birthday. I never had a birthday before. But stuff happened
Sit
a few
tight.
weeks ago, I guess.
Heidi, like, takes the note. She goes into the kitchen. She's only gone for, like, a moment. And then she comes back with basically, like, 3/4 gone of a coconut cake.
Oh.
And she sets it on the counter and she says, "This is what I always get for my birthday. Or at least what I have baked because there's lots of it out here. So," and she cuts you off a slice,
Aw.
reaches underneath the tavern countertop and pulls out a single candle and just puts it in the top. So,
I don't really want to eat the candle.
you
Do
don't...
I have to? Is
You
that like a
don't eat
birthday
the candle.
thing?
Is that part of it?
She strikes a match and lights the candle and she says, "You blow it out and it grants you a wish, but you can't say the wish aloud."
Okay, good. I almost did.
No, don't say it aloud. You think it to yourself, you blow out the candle, and then you eat your birthday cake.
Oh, cool. Fuck yeah. And he's gonna think to himself. He's gonna make his little wish and he's gonna blow it out. And he's like, "Well, I don't have to eat the candle, though, right?"
No, she, like, takes the
Okay.
candle out of the cake and puts it back
Okay,
underneath
cool.
the counter.
I would have, but I just, you know. So coconut pies for birthday. Got it.
Cake.
It's a cake.
Coconut cake. Sorry. And he'll just eat his cake and drink a little bit.
She eats a slice of cake with you.
Nice.
Aw.
She seems like she just wanted an excuse to eat it, but she is amused. And she says, "If this be your first birthday, how old are you?"
No clue.
You look somewhere
Probably-
between 20 and 50.
Yeah, that's actually right. I was thinking. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's definitely right. I'm at least 20. I'm definitely not 50, but I'm
So why don't you pick one?
could be.
And just say that.
23.
Perfect. You're 23.
Nice.
That's your favorite number.
Nice. I'm 23. Fuck yeah. Today's
Was I
my
close
birthday,
enough to
man.
hear
Today-
that if I was down there drinking with the
Oh,
others?
yeah, for sure. And she smiles and
Bella's
says,
gonna start playing a birthday song on the panpipe.
Aw.
"Okay, roll performance."
I can't
as you
believe
do-
Tess is sleeping through his birthday. That's so sad.
Oh.
She, like, looks at the news sheet on the counter and she slides it over and she says, "It is... Your
28.
birthday is January 10th.
Nice. I have a fucking birthday. Sweet.
job, buddy.
I gotta write this down so I don't forget it. I just write it on my hand.
Okay." You could keep...
I'll remember.
She, like, offers you the news sheet. Like, I could have just... All right.
Oh yeah, I'll take that and I put it in my bag with everything else. I'm never seeing that again.
Yeah,
Actually,
for sure.
no. Good idea. I'm gonna keep it safe, and I put it in one of my side like pouches.
Did
It'll
you
get
say
lost in there.
you had a good idea?
Yeah, you did too.
Get him, Heidi.
To actually,
She's so confused.
if it goes in that bag, it's just gonna be with everything else. You
This
don't
has
wanna know
been,
what's in there.
I think, the strangest night I've had in years. Happy birthday,
You're
Archie.
welcome. Thank you.
And as the song is coming from Velen, like, just tavern keepers begin singing the happy birthday song along with it. Because
Nice.
there probably is one in Amaranth. I don't know what it is, but I'm not making it up now.
Yeah, I don't either, but I figured
We're
that there
playing
would
it.
be some traditional birthday song. I mean, it's whatever.
It's something like, "You've made it round Pyrrhus again." Just, something like that.
Yeah.
Yep. Canon.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Is there
Very nice.
anything else anybody else wants to do? Okay, so as you guys eventually do go to your rooms to buckle in for the night, you can take a long rest.
We did
Oh,
it!
yeah.
I don't have any stipulations, do I?
No?
I can just heal? Oh.
You heal, you're full health. Your movement speed is a quarter so long as you're missing a leg. The peg leg, when you equip it, will give you half speed.
In the morning, that will be the first thing I do. That I kind of make an extender, and I'm gonna find some little pieces to almost give it like a foot instead of like so it's easier to stand on instead of just like a round point. So I'll make
So
the
it's not a
extender
peg leg at all.
Now
For
it's
Vex.
just kind of a ghetto ass foot. Yeah. Ghetto
Okay.
ass prosthetic.
The first thing Claudia does when she wakes up is like gasp and say, "Peanut butter!" Where is she?
Oh, I
Right?
forgot.
Are you hungry? Is that what you? What?
No, where's my fucking horse?
All right. Where the fuck is your horse?
I don't know. Go get her.
You guys, if you recall, left your horses and cart on the road before you reach Shadowstead, like before the manor. It's that's where it
all right,
was.
I'll be right back.
Claudia's gonna start hopping, my guy.
No, you sit the fuck down. I'll be right back.
Seeker, it's like a 30-minute walk to get to before the
Yeah,
manor
He's
was.
fast.
Well, I also have a horse that I can summon.
True.
Thank you. You ride a horse. It takes 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You see the cart has kind of pulled itself up underneath the copse of trees to protect itself from the snow. The horses are like kind of huddled up because you just left them on the road. Like you totally forgot them.
These poor babies.
As you get there, Jelly says, "I am glad you do not treat me in such dignified manner."
You act like I did that on purpose. What the fuck?
What? No. You. My last owner
Right,
was
sorry,
much
it's
wiser.
been a long fucking. I'm still tired. All right, Joey, let's get him back.
This is your problem. What am I supposed to do?
Trot around, keep watching us.
As you say.
What?
And Jelly,
I love it.
the skeletal horse, just trots around and paying attention as you, like, get the cart back moving towards the halfway in.
Good job, buddy.
In the morning, first things first, as you guys are like heading downstairs, you see Kacha, Reverie, and Triumph are near like the counter. I'll move them there. So, for the moment. And as you come down, they all kind of like turn around, and Reverie hops onto her feet, and she says, "Well, considering this task is finished, as much as one can say it is our duty to head back to Malachor. But it's been interesting." And she just smiles.
Definitely.
Just leave it at that.
Oh,
That's
I have a
definitely a
gift
word
for Mr. Lord Architari.
Hmm?
And I'll open my hand that has pull out my hand that has 3 rings on it, and I'll take one of them off, and I'll give it to her. Give it to him. It's a teleportation ring, and if he ever wants to, if he's ever thinking about me, or if he needs us or anything, he can just teleport it to us. He just has to think about me. Or if he just wants to keep it, it's a nice ring. Just wear it.
Reverie looks at the ring and she just says, "Huh. I'll pass on the message. Sure, he'll find this amusing."
What?
Yeah, you can fuck with people too. You can just teleport it and stuff. It's cool. It's a gift.
Well, I've never in my life seen Lord Achatari fuck with anyone. Perhaps I'll start.
Yeah, you never know.
Hell yeah.
She.
I think he's probably fucked with someone.
Yeah, he has a daughter, doesn't he?
Not.
Whoa.
Oh.
Firstly,
Okay,
that's not how that works for us undead. Secondly, that's not my business.
I was not. Weirdly, I was not actually speculating about his bedroom habits.
So is it like adoption?
Yes. Supposedly there's some secret legendary way one of us can have a child, but it's beyond me.
Why'd you want to?
Why would you want to?
Reverie
Colin saying that at the same time is the funniest thing that has happened tonight.
Reverie elbows Triumph and she says, "Right, why would we want to?" And Triumph just shrugs. Thought about it.
Mhm.
Not in the cards.
Well, good luck.
Thanks. So,
It has been so lovely to work with you all. I mean that sincerely. I realize I sound like my sarcasm voice, but it's not.
Oh, I knew it was the truth.
Good.
And she, dips her head, and the Reverie squad kind of says their goodbyes. Katja looks to you, Artie, and she says, "You're a good time."
It's true.
If you're ever thinking about me, just squirt some of that fucking gun
Oh my god.
liquor
What a
thing in your
sentence.
mouth. And,
Holy shit! I
Just
didn't
for
think this
thinking of
morning
each
could
other.
get any fucking
that
worse.
liquor, you know.
But
She
image I
just-
didn't need.
She just, smirks and
Is
nods.
there
and she's,
coffee?
"Oh, of course. Coffee or clava?"
Thank you. Oh, clava, if you've got it. Bless.
Right, I'll take a whiskey.
It's a little early for that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Judgy.
But
Not for some people.
Very well. She-
Bye, Reverie.
When Katja passes by to leave the building, Claudia will just say, "Hey, I'm sorry about
Fuck
that."
you.
Yeah.
You said you'd forgive me if I lost a leg.
I said I wouldn't kill you because you lost a leg.
Right.
Claudia just kind of squabs.
Should have said
Okay.
it would be worth it.
Reverie squad leaves.
fuck
It's
you.
okay, kiddo.
I think you had that coming.
Oh.
It's okay.
I
You can't
fixed
win
your
them all.
extendo leg, by the way. Here.
Can
Is
I
it too
try
early to
it?
put it on?
I don't know.
Oh, alright. Peanut butter's outside.
Oh, thank fuck.
All right. Is there anything else that we need to know about this situation?
Huh?
This
Who-
whole situation. Do we think that it's fully resolved?
It looks
I
like
don't-
it.
I don't think it's gonna get any more resolved. The entire circumstance no longer exists.
I'm just concerned that Magos said that we needed to purify something. I'm just
I
real
think we
quick.
did.
I
Give me-
think the
give me, like-
timeline.
I mean,
Yes, it is definitely purified.
Just give me 12 minutes, and
Go ahead.
I'll get that to you. Just 12 minutes.
If it helps,
Yes.
Anat told me that they remember what the world forgets. I think it's done.
Oh,
But
Talk to
I
me.
mean, feel free to ask. You're the cleric. I just, I figured I
no,
would. Ask.
that's good to know. Is Dawes happy? You didn't actually get to burn down the temple, I guess, technically.
I did it symbolically. He hasn't told me I'm a fuck up in the last 20 minutes, so I'm gonna call it good.
Does
Don't tempt me.
Does he do that every 20 minutes? That sounds
I
really
mean,
annoying.
it's not like there's a clock. Like, I mean, it's not.
I have so many better things to do. Really.
We'll come back. We'll come back to that. I'm just for my own edification.
Yeah.
Tess is gonna go up to her room and ritually cast commune.
Okay. You ritually cast commune. While that happens, Heidi is behind the counter and she says, "Did anybody else want some Ritzwick?" And she holds up a bottle of whiskey.
No.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean,
All
Velena's
right.
all over the clava,
Okay.
but not the whiskey.
Cauldron will drink whiskey.
Whatever.
I'll just.
Whatever
She just
AM this is.
leaves the bottle on the counter.
Nice.
Help yourself.
Right? How much
Can
for
I
the
put the
bottle?
leg on?
No. What? Can't she? I thought she had to wait a few days for the.
She
movie.
can put the leg on. It just hurts.
Ah.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
If you do put the leg on, I need you to make a con save.
Oh, I got this.
You're gonna fail one of these, and you're gonna regret everything.
Yeah, no, you
16?
keep saying that.
16, you succeed. It's comfortable. Already did a good job of patting it. It's a little weird getting it to move with your natural gait because the hinge is not actually magical yet. So it doesn't have a spring that makes it move on its own. But it's supporting your weight. You can move it half speed.
Okay, I've got to
Hey.
get used to it anyways.
As that happens, Tess,
Yes.
you cast Commune.
For the flavor of this spell, I think that she has all these objects that change. So she's got a little cocoon that she uses for polymorph usually. She's got the seeds that she collects, things that grow are what she kind of puts in a circle around her. And also her holy symbol, she draws the eyes, etc.
As you cast this ritual, you reach out to Jamino. As you do, the cocoon seems to split open. And emerging from it is a semblance, like an image, a vision, that you recognize to be the form of Jamino, but it's hollow. It's as though you only see the outline, and it's created from the cocoon. And as it appears before you, you hear in your mind, "Ask, child."
I know we just talked, but I want to be definitely sure before we leave. Is there anything else that we need to do in this place before we go?
Need to?
Is there
No.
anything that needs to be purified?
No?
Are the Dougals laid to rest?
Hundreds of years ago.
Okay. The town is safe.
The town
Okay.
never was.
The town never was. The town was never here to begin with. It was pulled from time.
Is that your third question?
Yes.
Yes. Many different times. Everyone whose path had ended in Shadowstead now continues elsewhere.
Interesting. Strange day for a person so interested in change. Okay. I feel better. Thank you.
The cocoon parts, slumping on the ground. As the spell ends, you feel the presence slowly fade.
She picks up her spell components and goes back downstairs and gets Clava at the counter.
Okay. As you do that, Cauldron, what are you doing?
Cauldron gets up and gets breakfast, and then she kind of watches everybody
Where
making
are
their
you?
preparations.
Where are you like loitering?
Down near the bar, probably. Let me go there.
Okay.
I thought you came to drink whiskey with me.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I was drinking whiskey. Yeah, I'm drinking.
Okay. You hear like a slurping noise from right next to you, as Rayshawn says,
Yay!
Hey.
This clava, one could get used to this.
It's pretty good, huh?
Do not know how well it would be prepared in the gardens,
Hmm.
but
No.
one of those things time doesn't let happen.
An overbrew, most certainly.
You have righted a river.
I was there when it happened, at least.
You guided things. This one is pleased.
So
You
it's
have
Cauldron.
done-
She doesn't say it, but she kind of smiles.
You have done well. You've earned yourself some leave. Welcome to return to the gardens whenever you are ready.
Oh. Alright.
After all, there is always something going wrong somewhere.
How long have you been doing this, Rishon?
Oh. Today makes 452 years. I have fun with it.
Yes, it keeps you young.
Also, I'm not looking forward to what comes next.
Mm-mm. No, there's no coming back from that.
No. This one does not want that much responsibility.
No. Well, okay. I will see you soon then.
Hello, everyone.
Rayshawn just
Oh,
suddenly
shit.
makes himself aware to all of you.
Ah,
It is Rishon.
Rishon.
Oh, yeah.
Hello
This-
again.
This one has met you all before.
Like some whiskey?
No, this one does not drink.
Right, you're lost.
This one does drink clava, I recommend.
Eh.
Helen
Not my
toast
cup of
with the
tea.
lava mug.
Hey. Good job, Ellen.
Did we do good, Rayshon?
You all did marvelously. Take it from a wanderer. Could not do much better.
Nice.
He's lying. He could.
You cannot tell them
Oh.
this.
Oh wait, I got a question.
Oh, for me?
Yeah. Because
Oh.
you seem to be the time guy, you know.
I am a time fellow.
Okay. Did we didn't like go forward or backward in time or anything, right? In like the present, we just kind of fixed stuff.
You are exactly when you are supposed to be.
See, that doesn't answer my question.
It does.
It does.
No, it doesn't. I mean, like, we're good. Everything's date wise good.
You ended up where you would want to be, Artie.
Oh my god! Can we just say that? Yes.
People.
You don't need to say all this extra shit. Okay.
That's not my fault.
It
It's hard to
sounded
think
cool.
about. Don't get
It
mad
sounded
at me.
cool. It did sound cool though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get drunk.
Nice.
Did I
Let's fucking do it. And I'll
I thought
slide
we
up a shot
were-
glass.
trying to
Don't
get
we
back
have-
home?
Yeah.
I can walk while drunk.
This one
I
will
can
see
sober
you.
up anytime I want, so it's alright.
This
still
one
do
is
Rayshawn.
certain. This one will see you all in the future.
Ah, right. That's not
Probably.
ominous.
Exactly when we're supposed to. And he kind of like
Hmm.
bobbles his head when he says that.
Of course,
Yeah. I could have guessed that.
you did.
Cauldron elbows Artie.
The fuck?
Rayshawn
So
just
you were one of the
smiles.
wanderers then.
Oh,
Rayshawn,
yes. Still am.
I got a gift. I got a gift for you, Rayshawn.
Is it a ring?
How the fuck did you know?
Right? He's probably seen this in his
How
fucking...
the fuck did you like? Have you seen the future?
I've
Yes.
explained to them many times, Rayshawn. I tried.
Holy
This
shit!
one is amused.
Look on the table in front of you, and make it turn non-invisible anymore. Invisibility ring.
Okay. Rayshawn looks at the ring.
Ah. What a cute trinket.
Crap.
Yeah, right. What? The fuck did you
I
just
didn't.
say?
I didn't say that. That was Pen.
Oh, okay.
Claudia wouldn't say that.
This is
Well,
this is for Rayshawn.
yeah, would you accept my gift?
This one would accept anything one would offer. And Rayshawn picks it up.
Oh, easy, easy, Rayshawn around
Oh,
this.
you better be careful with that.
Why?
Anyway,
He is very adventurous.
I meant in material gain.
Not in a sexual way.
This one is not interested.
Right? I trade one big green thing for another, huh?
I
What?
don't know what that means.
Katja was green, he's big and
Oh.
green.
This
and,
one is not
He's not
sticking
big.
around.
Just gonna go for it. Just put the moves
I
on.
gave him the ring because he brought Call in our lives, I think, and I was grateful for that. So
I was
Oh.
just
I
making a
think
joke.
he's in charge.
This one
I
is
don't really
pleased to
know how
take
that
the
happens.
credit for
Nice. Yeah, you take it.
Yeah, you take it.
Oh my god.
He like
Stop
tosses the
sexualizing.
ring from one end to the other and slides it onto a finger, and he says,
this one will. I wish you all a good evening, good morning, and good night.
and Rayshawn just steps away from the counter and is gone.
That's gone. Yes, that was smart. That's
Did
right,
that
Heidi
was
see all
fucking
of this?
cool.
He is very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, she did. She's just
Oh,
like eyes are wide. She's like, who is that?
You'll get used to it.
that was
Fucking fine,
Rayshawn.
though.
Okay.
Remember what I was telling you last night? I wasn't actually lying.
worry
Okay.
about it, Heidi.
Crazy.
Oh,
Okay.
it was your birthday, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was my birthday.
What? What?
Oh, Heidi gave me a birthday cake, and I made a wish. But I'm gonna be honest with you. The wish
I missed
didn't
your
come through.
birthday?
Yeah, it's January 10th.
Oh.
Tess is devastated.
That feels like a bigger betrayal than what I did during the fight with Tool. Really, honestly.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
No, you're good. Just a heads up for future notice for you. My wish didn't come true. So if you were
Yet.
like kind of begging
Your
on
wish
birth-
didn't come true yet.
Oh, it was something that was supposed to happen pretty immediate. I thought it was just gonna like poof. It didn't happen.
Well, Wild Hearts, where are you off to next? You should stop giving these nice people anxiety about things that didn't happen.
Oh,
I think we weren't we going?
we gotta go deal with the dragon.
Where?
All
A
right.
dragon?
Fuck it.
No,
No,
we're
fucking-
close.
Oh my
We're
God.
Oh my
so far away. It's so far away in like a
Oh.
place that's uninhabited. Nowhere
Okay.
close to here. It's like a month's journey away. It's just something we gotta go meet him.
All right, let's go.
Just anything he says, you just ignore. All right? It's
Okay.
just easier that way.
Safe
Yeah,
travels
go.
then.
It's the whiskey.
Right? Artie, come here. I want to talk
Good
to you.
one
Yeah.
shot.
Uh-huh.
Little.
And I'll take Artie and we'll walk like away from everybody.
Oh,
And
Did a call. I'm not actually drunk, call.
oh, you're acting.
Yeah, it was good, right?
It was pretty good.
And then I go with Seeker.
Thank you all for staying at the halfway inn. I'm glad that you're up on 2 feet. Good luck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is the nicest establishment I've been in on the Prime.
You don't mean that.
No, I don't, but I said it.
It's nice of you to
oh
say.
my god, no, no, you're right. I don't, but I still said it.
I love call.
Claudia's gonna go out, get the horses ready.
Okay.
Hop
So-
along.
Yeah, I got a leg on.
Oh, you got a peg leg.
Yeah.
There's a foot
It's an
attached to it.
extendo pen.
He basically made a leg for me.
It's
Just
got
a
a
wooden
small,
leg.
a small hinge to where it kind of, a little bit.
I'm
And,
slow,
uh,
but
Really great.
I can walk.
Nazik says hi.
Oh, of Endsmeet?
Yeah,
Oh.
he told us to stay here on our way through.
If I'd have known that, I'd give you a discount.
It's all right. We can afford it.
Ah, you're too kind. Tell him.
but- Yeah.
Tell him I expect my book back eventually.
Wait,
I'll
didn't
make
he
sure I
give us
pass
the
that
book
on.
to give to her?
Well,
No.
No.
No, that was
No?
a different
Just said
thing.
hi.
Different thing. Okay.
He just told us to mention his name here.
He asked for a book last time he stayed here, and I do need it back eventually.
What book?
We'll have to make sure he gets a chance to visit.
Roll a persuasion test.
I'm a
Oh.
sutra.
Oh.
my God.
All right. I will roll a persuasion if I can find it. Oh my god, why? I'm sorry, guys. My cats jumped on here, and now they also closed my sheet. Keep going. I will eventually roll a persuasion once my goddamn sheet loads. I think I have a plus.
Claudia
5
gets
in it.
everyone ready to go.
So you just gave a disappearing ring to a future god, I guess. Good on ya.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
Normal
he brought
things.
call us, and I'm happy for that. So, yeah.
He's gonna be a god.
Yeah, he's one of the wanderers. He said so.
Mhm.
What does that mean?
Roll a religion check, Tess. After that persuasion.
I can't roll anything. D&D Beyond is fucking up and not giving me my sheet. I'm
Do it
sorry.
on the Foundry, and I'll tell you what your bonuses are. You have a plus. You have a +5 to persuasion, and you have a for religion. You have a +4 to religion.
That's so sad that my persuasion is higher than my religion.
Charisma versus int.
For the persuasion, she kind of smirks a little and she says, "Oh, with braids of gold is the name. It's a romance."
I love that. I love that for him.
He likes blondes.
Or
Religion is 6.
Shibari.
So a 10.
10 for religion. Or no, only 6. I added the. No, it is a 10. I didn't. The bonus didn't go through. Sorry.
A 10, the Wanderers, recent gods, they're Viella, Olmar, Nox, Dawes are all Wanderer gods, recently ascended.
Oh, okay. So in the same class as Dawes.
Well,
Interesting.
they were
Same.
part of a group. Yeah.
It's the same godly cohort.
Oh,
Well, not yet.
Wait,
Still
you were
alive.
saying
they're
your
not
god
gods?
knew Rayshawn.
Yeah.
Were they all
Velen,
like
you would know the
adventurers
story of it.
together or something?
They were adventurers together. Yeah.
Oh. So wait. So Dawes isn't all the way a god yet, then.
No, he is.
Yes. Rayshawn is not.
Rashawn's still alive.
Oh, I see. But after Rayshawn dies, Rayshawn will be a god, theoretically.
He will be, just like the other wanderers.
He's in no hurry.
Good for him for continuing to do the work on this side of the veil.
Dawes didn't really get the option. He gave his life in the final battle.
I can respect
Rip.
that.
Sorry, I guess I just killed the whole conversation with that little tidbit.
No, that was cool. I'm like, Cauldron is kind of like, oh.
No,
Nice. So
I
a god is
I
gonna
never-
have my ring.
I never
Okay.
expected to run into him.
Huh.
Neat.
So, as
Well.
you all kind of gather outside the halfway inn, get the horses are ready. Time is yours.
Yeah,
Going back
Cauldron
to
actually
Endsmeet?
kind of looks at everybody and she's like,
Just goodbye for you two.
What?
it doesn't have to
could-
be.
You could come with
You
us to
got leave.
Endsmeet.
Yeah,
You said
Rayshon
you had
said,
leave.
yes, he did.
Yeah, you can stay. I was just there was this. I wasn't trying to chase you off or anything. There was just this moment where I wasn't sure what you wanted to do.
Could leave with
Okay.
us.
I
Yeah.
will go with you then, for now.
Fuck yeah. Wait,
So
do I have
are
a
we going
ring
back
for
to
you?
Endsmeet though?
Is that where your dragon is?
Yes.
Call only if you
Kind
take
of.
my present.
Is it a
Jesus.
ring?
Yeah, it is.
I would love to.
Okay, I give you a ring, and this ring lets you know when danger has passed. It's a ring of warning, but it kind of just lets you know that the danger's no longer there. So it's kind of it's pleasant. I hear
That's
it in
good.
my
That
mind
could
every
be
time we're done fighting.
that could be very useful for me since I can move in time.
Exactly. So it's perfect.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Psycho Phantom is a very good artificer.
Oh yeah.
In the distance here.
very unique.
Oh no. Don't summon him.
Please don't.
Please do.
No.
I still have my talking stick. I don't frequently need it because I can just talk louder if people aren't listening to me. But it's fun to have.
You do project very well.
Kind of a bard thing.
So, Call, are
So-
you now a wild heart?
Hell yeah.
Yes, temporarily.
Okay, I'll take it. Pick and choose your battles, you know.
Guess we let's hit the road then, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
As you begin the journey back to Endsmeet,
Two
you
ends.
have 2 weeks of travel ahead of you,
Oh boy.
and it is cold. It's winter.
Never mind. I'm going back to the monastery.
No. You know,
Snow's cool
what's
for
also
one day.
terrible is I don't even know, like, how are we going to make money in the middle of this wilderness?
Do we need to?
Yeah, I'm
Do you
fucking
need
flat
money?
broke. I got 20 silver.
Oh, right.
I owe a
Dang.
lot of money, you guys.
I know.
There's
What
a-
I
about
have
those things
money.
that wait, what
There's a
about
debt.
those things that we well, I need to put aside a little bit of money to make her leg. I have some banasite that'll help and I can get the materials. But don't forget we got the fucking the 1 foot long full jade turtle statue. We got the
Oh
other
no, we
thing
have
with
cool stuff. We're in the middle of nowhere. We can't sell shit.
We can deal with it when we get back to Endsmeet.
Are your creditors also in the middle of nowhere?
I have no idea. I mean, no, they're not. I mean, I know
They're not.
he's not. He's not in the middle of nowhere.
I think I will. We'll see if there's anything. We'll see if there's anyone that could theoretically has enough money and is competent enough to trade us to buy the things that we can sell, and that's helpful.
the
Yeah,
Keep
traveling
an eye out on
place.
the road.
The traveling traders come to Endsmeet every once in a while. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll be there.
Well,
never
and
know.
in the meantime, I would just like to say that the dragon isn't our only clock.
What does
there's-
that
That's
mean?
true.
There's still the matter of the assassinations that we need to stop before they start.
Yeah.
A
again.
lot of things.
Assassinations.
You were there for that.
Yeah.
Were
Oh,
you?
I tuned it
Yeah.
out.
There are people. There are people trying to kill members of the. It's fine. We don't.
Right. I thought I could
Can
probably study it if it became relevant.
Explain it on the 2-week-long trip. Can we make some
Yep.
rolls?
Wait, is Call proficient in stealth?
Yeah. Okay.
Over the next 2 weeks, I would ask Cauldron to train me in the ways of stealth. I want to become proficient in stealth.
It's kind of up to Call.
That's why I'm asking Call.
Fucking
Yeah,
proficient
she'll
in
train
stealth.
him. She'll train him. She's a ruthless and
Oh yeah.
incredibly demanding and cruel teacher.
Yeah.
You will
He's
regret
used
it.
to that. You should have saw his last god. It's fine.
Okay, good.
I
True.
feel like Velen and Tess are also still working. They've been working this
On
whole
the religion
time
proficiency,
on the
yeah.
religion proficiency
And the
and
actor feat.
and the actor feat. Yeah,
Okay.
I think they got pretty far with it.
Especially with someone driving the cart, you can work on stealth along the way. Cauldron, in order to do this, to teach someone how to do something is a wisdom check.
Okay.
Is Call the sort of person who would have spent a lot of time teaching anybody anything?
I don't know. Like, Git Society is very structured, so
Mm-hmm.
probably at some point.
Okay.
What about newbie time monks?
She's kind of on the newbie side herself. I don't think she's training anybody.
Roll me a wisdom check, just a straight wisdom check.
Okay. Just wisdom. It's a 15.
15. Seeker, I need you to roll me 3 different rolls. First-
Okay.
First is an intelligence check.
Oh, not that, please.
You got it.
Just straight intelligence.
Straight intelligence.
Oh, God help me.
Oh, I give him guidance.
Okay.
He said that as soon as he rolled
Try.
it, so it's right.
You can
Good.
To
still roll.
try and do this. Like, okay, pay
10.
attention. I only
Yeah,
say this
10.
once.
Average.
10. Okay. Seeker, roll me a perception check.
Boy, these are
Hitting him where it hurts, huh?
You gotta
natural
grow.
20.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah.
Seeker, roll me a stealth check.
19.
19. Call is a good teacher, Seeker. You understand the concepts of being sneaky. It's more about being where people wouldn't think to look for someone than it is actually moving silently. The practice of not making noise is easy. It's just moving carefully and slowly and looking where you put your feet. But to actually hide from someone, and Call explains this adequately, is to be where they don't expect to look for a person. You gain proficiency in stealth.
Yeah!
Yay!
Good job.
Good job. I only had to strike you in the kidneys 3 times.
Oh, God. One of them's dead.
Yep.
I'm already dead, so.
Oh,
That is fair.
shit. You're right.
He
You
doesn't need those
guys,
kidneys.
at this point, are a high enough level that any encounters that are combat that you might encounter on the road are trivial.
Yeah, we're fine.
There are still deadly encounters that can incur, and I will be rolling for those every once in a while. But for the most part, bandits, highwaymen, either they are smart enough to stay out of your way, or they are not. And they
die.
don't.
What if we go actively looking for bandits so that we can feed somebody's warlock patron?
Oh my god.
You can do that. You can choose to do that. Yes.
But would it like add time? Like would it cost?
It would slow
I
your
guess-
travel by like a couple days, but it wouldn't be
So we're
profound.
probably gonna do that though.
And
That's fine.
Seeker probably wants to eat somebody too.
My point
Yeah,
is,
Seeker's hungry.
He doesn't
We
need
will-
to kill anyone to eat,
Has-
though.
Seeker has a blood bank that
You do.
we discussed this.
we will handle the situations where maybe gathering souls for Tallow and also feeding Seeker. We can handle that at the beginning of next session.
Okay.
We're coming to the end of this session, and the return to Endsmeet is going to be a thing that we do not have enough time for. So, that is where we're going to end tonight's session. But first, before we actually close out, we must, of course, go to the players' votes for inspiration.
Yes.
Astral, ignore.
Natural 1, natural 20.
So, thank you all for playing with me. From the top of the list, Dooch, we're going to you first. Who did something that you liked?
I'm giving it to Velen for
Aw.
going back to the church and talking to Anah.
Nah.
Nah.
Anah. I
Yeah.
thought that was very thoughtful and super on part. I thought it was a cool moment.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay. Hellfrog.
Oh, I was also going to vote for Velen for that, so I'm still going to vote for Velen for that. But also for the connection between Rayshawn and Dawes that I didn't know as a player until right now. And I was like, oh, that's
really
cool.
cool.
That's cute.
Hooray!
Away.
Hooray!
Pen,
What?
who did something that you liked?
Okay.
You
I'm
knew
gonna
this
give
was
it to.
coming.
I didn't so quickly. I'm gonna give it to Tess. For all of the things she did specifically in the salvation
Oh,
of
man.
Claudia's.
That was
what
also
she's got
very
left.
cool. The ghost
The
thing.
the little prayer she did for the healing portion of it, and then the borrowing the knowledge and the overlapping with the ghost was really cool. And thank you for successfully doing a really high roll for that. I know
that
other
was
people
the
helped.
focus of
Thank you,
ours.
everyone, because I know that was a group effort, and I know Artie is going to make the most kick-ass leg. Literally kick-ass.
Maybe.
Oh,
It's gonna
buddy.
be rad.
You don't know that.
It's gonna be rad.
I sure
Poor
hope
leg.
so.
Flop hard on it.
Yeah.
Be worse than the peg leg you got.
Then we'll take
Oh,
Vera's
no.
and she can have the shitty one.
M, who
I'll
did
beat up
something that you
Vera.
liked? M?
Who?
Oh,
Oh,
me?
Emily.
Sorry, I didn't hear it. I have to help cut my friend's leg off, I think. So, I just like
Very good.
the casualness. First of all, very arty, and second of all, just like what an oddball, what an adventurer thing to say. Like all of the I feel like a lot of the moments that like innkeeper could just like shake her head and go fucking adventurers. Like 80% of them came from Artie, which
Yeah.
tracks and it seems right.
Okay, Artie. Okay.
Also, Artie's birthday party.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Sweet little moment
Beautiful.
that Tess
So
missed
cute.
out on.
Tess will never recover.
Sal.
It's me.
It's a you.
Everyone was amazing tonight. I feel like, everyone did something that I could have voted for. Voted, whatever.
You're doing your best.
Yeah. I think I'm going to vote for Call for just the immediate. I thought it was really funny, just like wild when Velen said she was going to go help instead of drink. It just cracked me up. Funny shit. I enjoyed that because there was a lot of like tension happening, and Cauldron was like, yeah, "Fuck it," and I appreciate.
All right, lastly, Simic.
My vote goes to Cauldron too. She had so many crazy fucking lines tonight. But my favorite was when Reverie was like, I couldn't handle that. And then Cauldron takes a drink and she's like, I fucking could.
I could. I could have.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, calm down.
All right, which means that Velen and Cauldron, you each have earned an inspiration
Cauldron.
quote for the session.
Yay!
Well done, everybody. And you solved my Shadowstead puzzle.
Ooh, that was cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We were all so mind blown with the town gone. We were like,
You guys,
what?
we're gonna run into the guards that Artie killed.
No. Oh, yeah.
Nope, never happened.
Oh
No,
my
they don't.
God.
It never
don't live
happened.
there.
They're just living their own lives somewhere.
They're in a different
We're gonna
timeline
randomly.
I did
We're
that
gonna
200
randomly
years
trip
ago.
over,
Maybe. They're
Yeah.
somewhere
and they're
else.
gonna have no idea who we are. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, that is very.
I
it's
can't wait to
funny
run into that Baba's and Coffee bitch. I'm gonna throw him for a building.
They're told from the future
Baba's
or
and
something.
Coffee.
That's wild.
Oh, God,
But
I
Echo,
forgot
did
about
you-
Baba's
just
and Coffee.
check. Are Vel and I gonna get to roll for our stuff also at the beginning of next session? Like the
Oh,
stuff
We're
we're
working on
oh.
their proficiencies
Our
the same
shit.
time
Yeah.
Spencer was.
we're going to handle everything that you do in your downtime next session.
Just write it
Okay.
down.
Thank you all for playing with me tonight, and I hope you had a good time. To those of you who are at home or at work watching, hi Pen, hi Emily,
Hi,
hi
Pen.
Class, hi everybody else.
Oh.
We love you all, and I wish you a good night.